Good afternoon, good evening, brothers. How are you brothers doing? It's your dude, Mr. International Passport. First and foremost, do you brothers hear me? Do you hear me loud and clear? We've got a very special stream coming tonight. How's my audio? Please press A1 in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear, please. Okay. How's the audio coming through? Am I clear, crisp, and concise? Let me know right now, brothers. How is my audio? Please press A1 in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. Press A1 in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. How's my audio? Thank you, Base Pill Clips. Appreciate you, bro. Any more ones in the building? Black Scorpion. Yeah, thank you, bro, for confirming. I think we're good. Awesome. So, brothers, welcome to another live stream. I want to say first and foremost, a happy new year to you all. And may this year be the best year so far for all of us in our lives. I want to say a huge thank you to all those who support the channel over the past 9 years. Your support has been greatly appreciated. And welcome aboard the new people to the channel. I accept and I embrace you with open arms. Awesome. Black in Asia, reach out to me on IG if you're currently in Asia. That'd be great if we can connect. That'd be great. Okay, brother. Fantastic. So when you come in, brothers, please like the video. Please make sure you support the channel. Hit the cash apps. So hit the super chats. My cash app isn't working at the moment. I'm trying to get that fixed. Okay, I'm trying to get that fixed. So please be patient with me. In the meantime, please support by the cash app and join the Patreon Diamond Tier 2 if you want more information and if you want to support me in general. Okay. So in this stream, brothers, I'm going to be presenting and I'm going to be setting the agenda for the international passport movement for the channel. Obviously, there's more things to come, but I wanted to, motivate you brothers and show you brothers the direction the channel is going this year. Obviously, things will change. I'm sure of that, but let me just get my thoughts together and let me share with you what I have planned for the channel, what I have planned for you brothers, and the movement going forward. Okay. So I'm going to present. I'm going to share my screen. Please be patient with me. Okay. Share screen. Share screen. Cancel. Okay. Hold on, brothers. Present. Share screen. Share screen. Window. All right. Awesome. I think it's here. All right. Can you brothers see? Let me stop sharing there. Hold on. Did you brothers see my screen there? Present, share screen. Okay. Do you brothers see my screen? Please press A1 if you can see my screen. Press A1 if you can see my screen. Do you see something called the International Passport Agenda? Awesome. Thank you very much for confirming, Bobby the Space Goat and Black Scorpion. Let's get to it. So, this is the International Passport Agenda for Brothers in 2023. I spent some time putting together this presentation. So hopefully you brothers enjoy it and it's very clear and concise. Okay, so let's go through each page. Let's define the agenda for what we have planned in 2023. And like I said, may this year be the best year of our lives so far. Okay. So the first part of our agenda is IT. I am going to continue pushing IT for brothers. IT is the best industry, in my opinion, that allows flexibility, remote working, good pay, and going anywhere around the world working. Okay. So IT is going to be the main occupation I'm pushing for you brothers. So there's a couple bullet points on here and I'm going to go through each of them. Okay. So there'll be more IT courses this year being taught by me. So As you know, I'm currently teaching a Python course, and that's currently been a massive success with the brothers that I'm currently teaching every week. So I'll be teaching more courses this year, and of course, there'll be more details to follow as to what courses there will be. And it's going to be great courses. I'm currently creating more courses that I have planned this year for you brothers. So please keep an eye out for that. When it's ready, I will let you brothers know. But currently, the Python course I'm teaching, if you were looking to, join last year, I'm currently teaching it this year, and it's been a massive success with the brothers. My brothers are getting better at Python every week, and I'm super excited to see them grow in their IT journey and travel the world. Mr. Theo Waff, the legend, he'll be teaching his course later this year as well. Theo will probably touch upon that later on in the stream. He might call in if he's not busy, and he will speak more about his course as to what he has planned. Theo is currently teaching the course, but me and Theo are not allowing any new members in. But we will be allowing new people in the courses later on this year once it opens up again. So more details to follow. Theo's course has been a success, been a massive, massive, massive success. Great feedback from the brothers. And Theo is doing great work in this space. So thank you, Theo, for what you do. Appreciate you, brother. Next point is the IT consultations that I give out have been extremely successful. Lives have been changed big time, big time. I'm super happy that I'm pushing out IT to you brothers, and the IT consultations that I've been having with brothers have been very, very successful. I currently mentor brothers, I help brothers, I guide brothers within the IT space, and brothers are killing it out there right now. So shout out to all the brothers. Shout out to all the brothers who got jobs last year in IT, based on my advice, based on my mentorship. I'm super proud of you. Your lives have changed. We've got brothers that are working in different countries. Brothers that got their first IT job due to my consultations. So yep, very happy. So there'll be more IT consultations. Like you know, I currently give out IT consultations via the Patreon Diamond tier, but that will change soon. Okay, so there'll be changes to the way I do my IT consultations, and there'll be more details to follow. It's been so successful that there's been times where I couldn't take on any new people, so the IT consultations have been very, very successful. Now there's more space for me to do more consultations if you join the Patreon Diamond tier, but that will change in the near future. I'm gonna change the way I do things with my IT consultations and add in more value for you brothers. Okay, so look out for that. But this year, 2023, I'm pushing out the IT agenda strong and hard for the brothers. Okay, so next slide, and let me just check the chats real quick. Okay, awesome, awesome. So next slide is the YouTube travel content for you brothers. So I myself, international passport, I'll be traveling to more countries this year. I won't tell you now. I'm keeping that as a surprise, but I've got a lot more countries planned this year that I'm going to go to, and it's going to be fantastic. I have my list. I won't let you know yet, but I'm planning some big things. Okay, so I will continue doing streams, video uploads, and I do want to do more shorts and different type of content. And what I mean by mixing up my content is, I'm going to do interviews, vlogging, narrations, traveling the globe, everything. Okay, I want to make it really exciting and a mix and match of content on this channel, and there will be even more consistency this year. So last year I think I was quite consistent. If you agree, press a 2. But I thought I was personally consistent, but I want to be more consistent this year with the content and valuable content, spending more time on the content, giving you brothers valuable information. That's what I'm planning this year. So if you want me to be more consistent this year, I'm going to go ham on the channel this year. So watch that space. Watch that space. Okay. The next slide. So interacting with the international passport brothers. Hold on, let me go back to here as well. Okay, so not only will I be focusing on the main channel, as you know, I have a second channel called International Passport Clips, and I'll drop the link to that later on. I'll be posting more on that channel. So content that, let's say behind the scenes content that I have about traveling, and even clips from this channel, I'll be posting that on the International Passport Clips channel. Okay, so there'll be a lot more value on that channel, a lot more content on that channel this year, and so forth. So look out for that. But I'm really gonna give you brothers solid diamond tier, gold tier intel on the YouTube channel. Okay, I'm looking forward to that. So let's carry on. So the next agenda is interacting with the International Passport brothers. So I want to be more interactive with you brothers. You know, I want to engage more with you brothers. I want to hear your thoughts and your ideas more. I want to know what you want on the channel, what you'd like to see. Okay. And that's being more interactive, more engaging. So look out for more social media posts, you know, look out for more polls that I will do by YouTube on the YouTube community tab. And that's asking you questions like, what do you want to see on the channel? Did you like this? Did you not like this? Etc. Etc. So that will incorporate, you know, polls, calling shows, even more social media interactions. So, you know, although um, I run the channel, you know, I'm very easy to speak to. You know, I'm very easy to get in touch with. I'm not on my high horse and, you know, looking down on anyone. Nope. You know me, I'm a very humble brother. So even if I had 1 million subscribers, I'm still going to be very easy to speak to. You can send me a DM. You can send me a DM on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. I will get back to you, okay, on that, okay? So let's interact more with each other. I want to hear your feedback. So give me feedback to make things better, or what you want to see on the channel. So expect more questions being thrown your way, okay? I want to make sure that I take into account what you want to see on this channel, okay? Because what you want, I'm happy to incorporate that within the YouTube content space. Okay, so let's have more interaction, and I'll be definitely working on that harder this year. Okay. The next part of the agenda is Theo's Manosphere meetups. Now, I'm not sure if Theo's in here now. I'm going to double check. I don't think Theo is here. Theo is here. Yep, Theo is here. So let me drop the link for Theo to call in. And for him to elaborate on this. Okay, give me 1 second. Stop sharing. Invite. Okay, hold on, Theo. I'm gonna bring you in now. So let Theo call in. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat right now, Theo. Like, so can only Theo call in? Let only Theo call in, please, so Theo can explain the Manosphere conference. But while he's gonna call and get set up, let me share my screen again. Share screen. Share screen. Share screen here. Okay, so there'll be 2 Manosphere meetups this year. That's what Theo told me. If there's 5, Theo will confirm when he calls in. And that's been created and hosted by Theo Waff. And I'm very thankful for what Theo does for the passport community. A lot of money Theo puts into that. So thank you, Theo. We were looking forward to that. The first one will be in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, May 25th to June 3rd. Looking forward to that. And we're all looking forward to it. And the second one will be Atlanta, Georgia, USA. That's the second weekend in September in America. So 2 conferences in 2 different countries. So let Theo call in to expand on what we expect to see in that conference for you brothers. I won't be there, but Theo will be there and you brothers will be there. So we'll get it popping, okay? So hold on, brothers. Let me bring in Theo. Yes, hold on, Theo. Let me get my headphones real quick. All right, awesome. Let me bring in Mr. Theo Waff. Hey, Theo, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing well. I was actually doing Kubernetes. trying to figure out how to
Awesome.
do teach a lab on it. So I saw the analytics go with you. I was like, oh, yep, it's internet, it's IP. I better go on there real quick. So I'm here.
Thank you, bro. So, Theo, welcome, Theo. Do you mind expanding more on the Team Manosphere conference is going to have this year, 2-in-1, as to what we expect to see? I know, not obviously, you're still building upon it, but give as much information as you can that you can share. Break it down for us, Theo.
So this year I'll be doing quite a lot. So the real goal is to um, show what the Passport Bros are all about. But this is to other men. It is to show us to other men what the possibilities are. For example, that they can go to another country for an extended period of time. They can live there. They can work remote. And then when they're done working, of course, in the afternoon, at night, they can go out and be in another country and have an amazing life. So it's really to promote that reality. And also, I'll be bringing down a podcaster, a guy who has a channel, who has never been outside the country before in his life, and he wants to see what the whole passport movement is about. So he'll be down there. We'll be doing quite a lot of content, and we will be showing why men do this, what the purpose of this is. So it'll be pretty fun. There'll be I'm arranging for matchmakers to be there, and I'm arranging for other events to be happening. So it won't be it it won't be boring. That's for sure. It'll be very exciting. There'll be a lot of things to do. So the May 25th is when the first event's going to be there. I say if anybody's listening to this, you don't want to arrive on the 24th. Arrive on the 21st, summertime around there. I'm putting on the 25th to give us some more time. And anyway, when you arrive in Rio, you're going to want to, go to the beach, go do your own thing for a few days. So you're not going to want to have anything to do with the Manosphere. So go out and have your fun. And then we'll have events usually at night. And then definitely during the weekends, we'll have some crazy events as well. So it'll be fun. You guys will definitely enjoy it.
Awesome, Theo. Awesome. So a couple more questions, Theo. The one in America, what's all that about?
So the one in America is going to be more of expansion of Kevin Samuels, the Mix's message of Black love, of the men being the best that they can be, of course, in the Manosphere, and really improving the man's game, the Black man's game. So that's going to be a very big one. So that's going to be with Obsidian, and he's going to be the main leader of that. And so I will be one of the speakers. Now, the difference with this one will be I will be introducing my revamped AWS course. So when I start, like where I've been teaching, you've been in my course. I teach it mainly with Udemy, and I teach it pretty much along that flow. The revamped course will not go with that. Oh, it'll go with that, but it'll be much more. So it'll be DevOps from day one. And there'll be integrated course and integrated system to really enable and empower the student to walk into a DevOps environment from the beginning, even if they've never done IT before. So it's going to be very different. And so I'm developing it now. And there'll be that. And then also I will be teaching CISSP and CCSP, which is Cloud's Certified Information Systems Security Professional and Certified Cloud Security Professional. I will be teaching that from that location on. And these are two very powerful certs, and will really it'll make it easy for guys to get $175,000, $180,000 a year per contract in security. But those courses will be a year long. So I just want to say the CCP course I'm going to teach at first, and then the advanced security one, that will be both of those will be 1 year. So that's what we're going to do. I'm really going for an elite status. I want engineers to come out of my program and just be murdering it. Not only that, but I want them to be able to get jobs within 4 months of being within my program and still be a student. They're still participating. They're still getting value add. So it's really dealing with things like the imposter syndrome. I've noticed that's been an issue in the class, and also students thinking that they're not worthy of like $60,000. Like, no, man, you're gonna walk out of my class thinking you trying to get 300,000. That's what the real goal is going to be. So this is going to be spectacular. This will be a very different course. So that's what these two meetups are going to be about. The one in Atlanta is going to be over a weekend. It's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There'll be a lot of events. It'll be jam-packed, a lot of speakers. But that's going to be in Atlanta. That's it. The one in Rio basically is, well, it's going to be what, I think 9 days, but basically it's 2 weeks. So I'll be there for 1 month to make sure everything goes smoothly. And yeah, we're looking forward to seeing all you guys. It's going to be fun. There'll be a lot we're going to be doing.
Thank you, Theo. So once Theo has finalized the setting up for these conferences, I'll be promoting on the channel. Once Theo gives a go ahead, the green light, IP, get the word out there. So Theo is still working on that. We're super excited for what Theo does for the community. Thank you very much, Theo. The last two conferences have been massive successes, huge successes. So we're really out here changing the lives of, you know, Western brothers worldwide. So you know, keep the faith, you know, keep focus, and definitely get out there to these conferences before it's sold out. Okay, because we can only accept a number of people. Theo can only accept a number of people. He's setting up, sorry, so Theo's conference. So please, when we start, when he gives a green light, you know, go consider it and go to it. So thank you very much, Theo. Also looking forward to your courses in the coming year. I know brothers have asked me, IP, Theo's course, when's it happening? But when you're ready for that, let me know. We can start pulling down the channel.
So the new courses will be from Atlanta. So I won't be accepting any more students until then. So there's a waiting area on there. You know, people always want to they just want to jump into the course. I have students who've jumped into the course and almost died at this point. Like it's very very complex at this point. So you have to go. You know, when the class opening happens, you have to go in there at that time. We'll be strict again about it. So if you need to go to Atlanta to actually participate. You need to have a computer. You need to buy books, but there'll be more books you have to buy this time. It'll be about $200 or $300 worth of books, and the various Udemy courses you're going to have to buy. So it's going to be much more comprehensive. It will include a little bit of Python, but I'll probably be directing them over to you for Python instruction.
Awesome. Thank you, Theo. Yeah, so I'll be teaching my courses way before Theo's courses in September. I'm still setting up the program for what I have planned this year. There's some pretty big courses planned, so please be patient with me, and we'll go on from there. Thanks, Theo. So let me go on to the next slide. The next slide is the Patreon. So the Patreon will continue being awesome. The Patreon has been a massive success in the last year or so. I set up in January last year. The information on there, finances, IT, especially the explicit intel on foreign women have been very popular with the brothers, particularly about Japanese women, with shop brothers, you know. So that will continue being awesome. I'm going to keep being consistent at doing what I do on the Patreon. So the goal is to get more brothers on the Patreon, because you're missing out, right? You brothers are not making use of the information on there that's very, very cheap, particularly the diamond tier member. Okay. So I'm going to keep doing what I do, getting that information, putting it on the Patreon. Okay. So make sure you join the Patreon when you can, the diamond tier. The information on there is extremely valuable. Okay. This is the best passport channel on YouTube. Don't care what anyone says. You got the Patreon intel as well to give you brothers that information. Okay. So when you join, make sure you stay there for 12 months, you know, throughout 2023 and beyond. There's over 50 videos on there, 50 bits of information on there. Make use of it. There's enough information there to last you for the whole year. So please make sure you join the Patreon Diamond tier and make use of it. Okay, make use of it. So next part of the agenda is social media. So there'll be more interactions on social media. I want to expand the social media platform linked to the channel a bit more. I need to be pushing out content on there to get more brothers aware on the movement. So I'm definitely going to focus a lot more harder on social media. And I want you all to follow me on there, the Instagrams, the Twitter, the YouTube subscriptions, everything on there. So whenever I drop a new social media platform, I need you all to follow me on there, support the content, push it out, share the content, because we need to expand beyond YouTube to other social media platforms, okay? So we can reach more like-minded brothers. This movement must spread, okay? We need to get the educated brothers and the blue-collar working brothers somehow on the channel, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. There needs to be greater expansion on social media. So expect more content on social media. I currently have something planned, okay, but I'm not going to tell you brothers yet. I'm planning a few things on social media to push out on there, and you will know in due course, okay? But I'm going really hard on social media this year, okay? Lord willing. So next slide is, and last one is, what can you do? So what you can do as supporters is engage with the channel more, like, comment, and share the videos. That really helps to push out the information to brothers who need it. Sharing is extremely important. If you know there's a brother who's going through tough times, who's dealing with horrible women in his life, show him my channel. Show him what's possible when he gets his passport. Then I want you brothers to also donate to the channel more. As I'm going to spend a lot more time on the channel, right? A lot more time. Brothers need to donate more. You need to donate more to what I do and the causes. Everything that's possible to donate to the channel, do it, because I'm going to spend a lot more hours this year on the channel. Last year, I spent quite a lot of time on the channel. This year, I'm going even harder, okay? Because more information means that brothers become enlightened and see what's possible, okay? But I need your support, so please donate more. Super chats. When the Cash App works again, Cash App, whatever means, definitely do so, okay? Join the Patreon in masses. Again, make use of how cheap the Patreon is, okay? I spoke to a consultant just before the year ended last year. He was telling me the information on the Patreon is worth hundreds of dollars a month, okay? Right now, the Patreon Diamond tier is only $24 a month. Super cheap, okay? So make use of what's on the Patreon, because the Patreon augments it augments what you see on the channel, the foreign intel, the finances intel, the IT intel. Make use of it, okay? Support me all you can. Word of mouth, tell your brothers in the barbershop, tell brothers at work, tell a brother who's actually going through trials and tribulations in life, okay? Dealing with Keisha, dealing with Western women, share the intel, okay? And word of mouth is how you can also support me. Let brothers know what is possible. I will do my best for the channel and the movement in 2023. I will travel more. I will get more content, more videos. I'm going ham this year, okay? As you can see, I dropped a video 2 days ago. Brothers liked it. I think it was called, what was it called? Why black women are angry, black men are becoming passport bros. Did you enjoy that video? Press a 5 in the chat if you want more videos like that. If you enjoyed how I did the editing, the music, the whole sequences, I'm going to do my best to ensure that you brothers are well equipped when you travel and you get that information. So this is my agenda for 2023. I want you brothers to call in, and I want you to share with me your New Year's plan, okay? What are your New Year's resolutions? Because we need to level up this year. We need to get power. We need to have a conquest mentality, and we must be elite, okay? Like Theo said, we must be elite. So call in, share with me your intel, your information, and let me know what you have planned this year. Will you finally get your passport? Will you finally travel? Will you finally go to Japan? Will you finally go to Colombia or Brazil? Let me know, okay? Because that's how we're going to level up as brothers and keep it pushing and keep going forward, okay? So that is my agenda for 2023. So I'm going to put the link to call in, okay? And brothers, let me know what you have planned this year, and let me know what you want to see on the channel as well, okay? Because I want to have that transparency talk, and then we'll go on from there, okay? Again, once again, Happy New Year. May this year be the best years of our lives so far, okay? Everything you want, may you achieve it this year. Let's get it popping, man. Okay, so let's go. Let me pin the, and brothers, liking the videos also support as well. We got over 70 people watching, so if you have not liked the video, please like the video. That'd be greatly appreciated. Okay, that'd be super appreciated. Let me put a link here, and let me put the link here. Let me put the link here. Did you brothers enjoy the video I dropped the other day? Why black women are angry at black men becoming passport bros? Press a 5 if you did. Shout out to Mr. M. Peterson for the $2 super chat. Thanks, IP. Germany 2024 for me, definitely bagging. Yes, indeed. Lovely seeing that. Lovely seeing that. You know, he's even got his resolutions further a year out. Okay, awesome. Where in Germany? Let me know what city. That'd be great, bro. Okay. All right, so brothers, call in and let me know what you have planned this year and what you want to see on the channel. Because we're really going ham this year. We can't waste any time. We need to level up and become elite. Okay. There's no other option. No other option. So call in. Let's have a great conversation here. Let me bring up. All right, feel free to call in, brothers. Don't be shy. It is an open call-in show. And I think, and while I wait for a caller, you know, I want to expand on brothers leveling up in their career this year. Okay. Particularly within IT and particularly within, you know, prioritizing what you need to get done this year. Now, I don't know what career every other brother works in. You may be interested in IT. You may not be interested in IT. Okay. You may be a lawyer. You could be a doctor. But if you're within those spaces that are not IT, what are you doing this year to level up yourselves? What course will you do? Will you go back to university and do a master's? Okay. You need to level up yourself one way or another. Okay. Get paid more, get more qualifications, work even harder. Also work smarter too. Okay. Because the more you gain elite status, the more power you have. And I want to see black men in particular have that power, to travel, have that power to influence things. That is a big part of the agenda in 2023. Can we get that power? Can we get that high status? Can we get up there? Is it possible for us to you know to even go to space? I know that sounds crazy, but how do we level up? Dennis Bell, I see you, brother. Give me a thumbs up, brother. Can I bring you in with your camera on? Awesome, brother. Awesome. Let me bring in Mr. Dennis Bell. Hey, Dennis. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, man. How you doing, IP?
Hey, I've been doing great, brother. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I just want to tell you that I'm very proud of the direction you're going for 2023. It's excellent. The vision that you have to develop the guys and develop your channel is excellent, right? So that's the first thing I must say.
Thank
And
you.
and it's last year this time I was basically hopeless. I had no hope essentially, right, in terms of my career, woman, etc. Right? now I have a direction that I'm going in, right? And I'm feeling so good, right? So my career is, I see where it's going now, as I'm in IT, and of course, I've been going to Theo's classes, etc. And it's all because of you, man. So big up, appreciate the work that you're doing, and love the improvement.
Thank you, brother. Awesome, brother. Thank you for the kind words, Dennis. So, what do you have planned for this year, Dennis, in terms of your career growth, in terms of becoming a better person, making more money, making that trip abroad? Any plans to travel? Any plans to get qualifications in IT? I know we spoke personally, but break it down for us, brother, if you want to share your goals.
Well, definitely the first quarter of this year definitely is getting my AWS CCP Cloud Practitioner certification, and also the SAA, right?
Yes.
So I'll be getting those for sure, right? Because the intention is to increase my income by probably about 100% at least, right? So that is the goal, right? So that's what I written down, and I say, you know what, this is what I'm going to do for sure. In terms of traveling, I'm definitely going to be going to Colombia and Brazil, right? Those are the two places I need to go, right? So that's my plan for definitely my plan for this year, right? And next year for sure, Japan. I know Japan is like the gold standard, right? So I'll be going there. But I'm just going to the what's closest to me right now, because I'm based in Jamaica. So
Mm.
and based on what I hear other brothers saying, Colombia, Panama, Brazil, has some nice views there, if you know what I mean, right? Trying to be PG. So yeah, for sure, man. That's definitely on the plan. So I'll be trying to attend I will be attending the Manosphere meetup in Brazil, right? So I'll be doing that, and then going to Colombia later this year as well.
Awesome, fantastic, brother. Let me
Yeah,
ask
man.
this, brother. What particular group of women are you looking for to actually potentially make your girlfriend or make your wife, or just in terms of like who are you focusing on, making yours, brother?
Well, to be honest, it's hard to say, and the reason is I haven't really traveled much, right? But from what I have heard, right, the aim is definitely Asia. That's the aim. So if I can get that combination, the Japanese, Brazilian, that unicorn that I always hear you guys talking about, if I can get that, man, that's the ultimate goal, because the quality of women, where I am, you have good women, but generally it's not the best. So I'm really hoping to travel and getting to explore and then find out exactly what I want, because it may not be Asian, right? It may be Brazilian, but I haven't been to Brazil yet, so I need to go there, see what it's like. But from what I've heard and from what I'm seeing so far, Asia is the way, right?
Awesome, brother. Awesome. Hope it goes well for you, bro. Hold on, brother. Shout out to Mr. Theo Waff for the $2 super chat. Thank you, Theo, for the support. It's always much appreciation, bro. Thank you very much. 200% salary increase. Yes, indeed, bro. Bro, I
Yeah,
want to
man.
see maybe even a 500% salary increase if possible. You can do it, bro.
All right. 1,000%. 1,000. No, listen. We have to be. It's important to be confident, and it's important to always, believe in yourself. So I appreciate that, guys, because we can't limit ourselves. Very important, especially as Black men, not to limit ourselves, because we're already limited in so many other ways. So
Mm.
we can't limit ourselves. We can't put self-imposed limits on us, right? So thank you guys. Yeah, 1,000% increase, right? That's the aim. That's the aim, man.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. Also, your plan as well, is it to permanently move out of Jamaica, or is it to just have a base in Jamaica but travel the world? Is there a country you're looking to potentially migrate to this year, brother?
Well, definitely, I would love to live in Japan. I would love to live in Japan, man. Because of the standard of living, right? It's a first world country. So the intention definitely is to move from Jamaica, right? And establish a base elsewhere in a country that is more developed, right? So Japan is I have my eyes set on Japan for sure. and then travel from there to other countries, right? That's the plan.
Awesome, brother. I hope that happens for you, brother. I'm looking forward to seeing you in Japan this year and you getting in touch with me. Hold that thought there, Dennis. Stay on the line. So, brothers, feel free to call in. This is the only stream I'll be doing this year on this topic. Share your plans for this year, what you have planned on a professional and personal level. We got over 80 people watching. Don't be shy. Now's the perfect time, okay? Now's the perfect time. Shout out to Mr. M6205-199. Super chat. Thank you, brother. Hello, IP. Do you guys help with IT on the Patreon? Yes, I do. I currently help with IT on the Patreon Diamond tier. Be quick because I'll be changing my IT consultation structure very soon. But right now, it's currently on the Patreon. Okay, so be quick if you're interested on that IT consultation. I'll be changing that very soon, but right now it's still on the Patreon. Okay, so thank you, bro. Much appreciated. So awesome. So, brothers, feel free to call in if you have any questions. Let us know your plans, etc., etc. So, while I wait for a caller, Dennis, let me ask you this: right? Did you feel towards the end of last year you were more structured? You achieved your goals? You had more clear sight of your path? Because I know we spoke on a personal level. Did you feel like, okay, the year's ending, but I've got a nice momentum coming from 2022 going into 2023? Did you feel that way, brother?
Yeah, definitely. Typically, when a new year would start, I would not have any clear goals, right? I would be making the New Year's resolutions and planning to do things and then not doing them, right? No, I went into 2023 with momentum, heavy momentum, very strong momentum, and I was extremely focused. I know exactly what I wanted to do. I had dates associated with the goals that I had or that I have, right? And it was all because of from this platform, right? Because you emphasize a lot on us being the best version of ourselves, getting into IT and being taking it seriously, right? Because I've been in IT for some years, right? But I haven't been taking it seriously and seeing how you guys operate and how you guys are able to, you know, because you take your profession seriously, you're able to travel, go to various places, right? And I wasn't able to do that, right? So I had to look within, see what I was doing wrong, make the changes, and that was all possible because of this community, and I'm grateful for that, right? So to answer your question, yes, I'm very clear, very clear. I have laser focus right now, laser focus. There's nothing that's going to stop me from achieving my goals for this year and going forward.
Beautiful. Great to hear, man. Great to hear, bro. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, brothers, call in. Don't be shy, brothers, call in. Let's hear what you have planned for this year. This is going to be an open phone discussion. Black men connecting, black men speaking. No pookies, no Ray Rays, no Tyrons, none of that nonsense, man. This is educated, white collar working talk and blue collar working talk. Okay, this is the time right now. Okay, so call in. Awesome, brother. Awesome. So
I have a, mhm.
go on, bro.
I have a question for you, right? I'm not sure if you have done any videos on Cubans before, right? But I wanted to know if you have done so or if you have heard anything about Cuban women. I know they look pretty nice. I've been there once, and they look good, man. So I wanted to know what your thoughts are, right?
Yes, I believe I have, bro. I even have an explicit version of them on the Patreon.
Nice.
They are, yeah, Cuba's crazy, I'll tell you that. Yeah, so let me post a link to that on the actual channel that for you to see, bro. But yeah,
All
I've
right.
done Cuba before. I did Cuba last year. Yeah, and Cuba women, they're amazing, bro. They're beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
So
man.
here's a link to it, bro.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's what I wanted some insight. I wanted to hear because you always have a nice, you have a different take, right? So you take things from all angles, right?
Mm.
So yeah, that's why I love your content, man, because you always go in depth you have the PG version, and then you have the explicit stuff, right? Which is, I love the explicit stuff. I don't know about other guys, but that's all I want to hear about, right? That's all I hear about most of the time, right? So yeah, I'll definitely be a member of the Patreon for a very long time.
Awesome. Thank you, bro. Mr. Wayne, the link is in the chat right now. It's even pinned. It's in the blue bar, but I'm going to post it for you. It should be like a call-in link. So here's a call-in link for you, Mr. Wayne. That's it, brother. So call in, and then look forward to speaking to you, bro. StreamYard right there. Oh, so you like the explicit stuff on the Patreon?
Listen, man, that is the best part. That is the best part of the content, right? Because honestly, man, that's what every man wants, right? That's what at least for me, right? That's all I care about. What they do, behind the scenes, right? And I'm trying to be PG, but it's hard. But you know what I mean, right? So that's all I care. There was one about French women that you did. That guy did a good job of describing, stuff that they do behind the scenes, right? So excellent content, man. Right now, I think my subscription is probably up. I can't allow it to expire. I need to renew my subscription on the Patreon as soon as possible. Yeah.
Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I've got a pretty crazy one coming this coming week. So look out for that. But I think the Japan explicit ones were the best one, because they just shocked me in terms of, I thought Japanese women were innocent women, but hearing what some of them do, I'm like, I got to be careful out there. So basically, no country, and to me that's one of my resolutions as well, bro. No country has 100% great woman, and that's why you got to vet the chick you're bringing into your life, ask the right questions, etc., etc. So I got to move away from that mentality. Okay, I'm going to a country, the women there should be all perfect, but no, that may not be the case, particularly in Japan. So I think the Patreon content definitely opened my eyes as well, a great deal, bro.
Exactly, because I had that impression as well, right? That when I get to, let's say, Japan, they're going to be innocent and pure virgins, right? That's not the case, right? That's definitely not the case. You can find all different flavors, right? But the good thing is, from what I understand, is that at least they have some level of morality and they're very feminine, right? So that's good generally, right? Generally speaking, right? So it's a good foundation, right? So it's good to, at least you to find a good woman, you won't have to be searching too hard, right? Which is good.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Dennis. All right, brothers, call in. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. We'll wait for a caller. If no one calls in the next 5-10 minutes, looks like we're gonna have an early stream, and I'll close it early. But I want it to be a good 2 hour stream. But looks like the brothers are shy. So let me touch upon again what the channel will do. This year, a lot more content, a lot more structured content, and I want you brothers to engage with it more. Watch the videos, like the videos, share the videos around, and I want you brothers to also, spread the channel word of mouth, because there's so much content on here that can save the lives of many brothers around us. Okay, a brother dealing with a horrible marriage. He's married to a Keisha. He's married to a Becky that has a body count of 200, and he's going through hell. Okay, he's going through hell. And then, a brother that's having trouble dating in the West. Apparently, the woman telling him he's got to be 6'6", have five businesses, have a six pack. He can't be going through that. But you let him know, hey, bro, you like black women? Come to Brazil. You like Asian chicks? Go to Japan, and they love us out there. That's the only way we'll spread the movement and what we do to other brothers, man. So please do so, and I will do my best to give you brothers the right content and the right support. Okay, awesome. Let me ask you this, bro. Did you watch the video I dropped recently? The black women are angry that black men are becoming passport bros?
Yeah, I think I watched it, but not in. I didn't watch the entire video, right?
Okay.
But I think I've seen so much of that in recent times, right? And it's very unfortunate. Um, I am confused. I don't know why black women would be having a challenge with us seeking women elsewhere. They obviously, according to a lot of them, we are the scum of the earth, right? So it's very challenging for me to understand, but I've never normally understood, how a lot of people think, specifically Western women. So man, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, brothers, make sure you watch that video, man. That took a lot of time to pull together. As you can see, it's not easy, making edits like that. So definitely check out and get inspiration from it. Travel, 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 travel. Okay. All right, brothers. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. If I get no new callers, I'm gonna end the stream nice and early. I only wanted it to be about our goals for this year and to motivate you. So please be motivated. You can do it. Okay, you can do it. Let's make 2023 our year. If you did great last year, I hope we do even greater this year. Okay, you have to keep building up on that momentum. Okay, like I tell you, brothers, be consistent and execute. Execution and consistency will achieve goals and save your life. When you start something, brother Dennis, when you start something, brothers who are watching this channel, finish it. Finish it. It may take a year, it may take a couple months, but if you do it bit by bit, you're going to achieve that goal. Okay. That's why we take away execution and consistency. We're going to go big on that this year. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna sign out right now, IP. I'm gonna hit the gym so I can impress those Asian and Brazilian girls, right? So peace out, keep up the good work. And looking forward to the new content that you have for this year. Take care, man.
Awesome. Peace out, brother. Thank you very much.
All right.
Fantastic. All right. So I'm gonna end it at the 1 hour mark. Okay, so we got 8 more minutes. I'm gonna end it at the 1 hour mark. Okay. So let me bring up, where is that link? Let me bring this up real quick. Okay, so I've got a couple questions for you, brothers. What country would you like me to potentially go to this year, and state your reasons why? So in the live stream chat, let me know what countries you would potentially want me to visit this year and why. I'd love to hear that, brothers. What country? Okay, because I'm gonna be all over the globe this year. Okay, I've got some crazy things planned, but I want to know maybe what countries should I also consider going to, that the brothers want to see me go there, because you know that when I travel, I cold approach. I don't care about rejection. I'm in a new country. I'm gonna have the time of my life. I'm gonna cold approach. I'm gonna speak to random people. That's just how I do. That's just how I do. So I fear nothing. I fear nothing. So what country? Let me bring in Mr. Mr. Theo.
Nothing. I fear nothing. Bring them all. I don't care. God, the women really went nuts this week. Like, I was looking at what they were saying on your page. I was like, are these guys nuts? I mean, do they know who they're dealing with? Like, we're not playing around. Like, we're serious. Anyway, I just want to shout out to Dennis. Dennis is one of my most intelligent students. Wow. Like, that guy knows what he's doing. It's just a question of time before he makes money. Wow. Like, it's just seconds. I'm just like, wow, this guy is good. So things I'm going to be focusing on, not only talk about Manosphere meetup. So this is mainly for your page as well. I'm going to be doing a lot more interviews with people abroad. Now, of course, as you know me, I'm not a media guy. Like, I'm a data security guy. Outside of that, I'm like, I don't know how it works. But data security, I'm really good at that. So I'm going to be talking a lot to Black men. And then also I'll be working with guys who make commercials, make content. And then I'm going to be, not only for your channel, but for other channels in the Manosphere, allowing them to show the videos about the Passport Bro experience. And I really want to push this more to Black men. But I want to have the videos of Black men reaching out and talking to other Black men and saying, bro, you can do this. This is not hard. You can actually get out of this environment. And I want to have pictures of images of their girlfriends and say, like, you know, like this guy is 5'7", his girlfriend is 5'2", and they don't make $100,000 a year. They're Passport Bro, and they're in love. You know? And they're having a really great relationship. And I want to have their relationship shine. I want that to be the big topic, because I think that's going to sell it. People actually see what's actually possible. Also the content that we have to tell the Black men is you have to have your ducks in a row. You have to be serious, like what Dennis said. You really do. This isn't a joke. You need to be able to take care of various problems. You need to be able to learn the languages. You need to have your money right. You need to have your backup plan in place. And as long as they do that, they'll be okay. Got a lot of guys, you see me in the class, a lot of guys thinking one way or another. I'm like, you're really not thinking about the legal environments that you're going to be in. So you need to think about it from that point of view in the beginning, and then you'll be fine. Let me think. So those are the things I really want to do. I'll be in Ukraine. Well, actually around Ukraine. I don't think I'll be going inside of Ukraine, but I'll be in the refugee areas. In May, and then I'll be in Rio again in the summer. I will be in Japan. I'm trying to figure out when. I don't think I'm going to make March, but I'm going to try to do it in the fall. And the big one is, again, you guys know about, I plan on buying a condo in Sao Paulo. And it's going to be about $250,000. So in December, when I go down there, I'll be talking with another developer, and then I want to put a $50,000 down payment. And that will be used as a base of operations for some of the guys in the movement. So, you know, like you, IP, you know, I'm gonna put the condo will be in Le Jardin, which is like an easy bike ride away from like Liberdade, which is the Japanese Brazilian area, right? So, like, I'll just, you know, I have a gym, right? I like lifting out. So I'm going to do a 3-bedroom. It's going to be totally decked out with furniture and everything. So there'll be one room that'll be a personal gym. So you can get your exercise and get your freak on. And then I'll have a bike there. I'm 6 feet tall. You can adjust the seat. You can, but you can go ride a mountain bike if you want to. Because that's what I do usually in the big city. But you'll be within 10 minutes of like 2 million Japanese American people. yeah, this is gonna be like, you're gonna really like this. So I'll finish all the payments for that in 2014, 2024, and then by the winter, or the Western winter of 2024, I'll have all the furniture coming in there, and then I'll have my operations. So then summer 2025, you can go down there. Other guys in the class can go down there, and I'll say, go ahead, free. You know, just pay for utilities. So I'll just give you a fee for utilities while you're there, clean the place up. But can you imagine, you know, you get to be in central Sao Paulo with great women around, and you've got free lodging. You know, you can't beat that. That's pretty good. I gotta make sure that I get what is it? I have Tempur-Pedic here, so I was down there before. I was making sure I get a Tempur-Pedic in Sao Paulo, which I can. So I'll have a king size Tempur-Pedic and a proper bed and everything. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. So anyway,
Tempur-Pedic. What is that?
Tempur-Pedic. It's a really good foam mattress. It's just fantastic. So I love it. It's just great. It just I sleep so well on it. So yeah, even when I like go to the Hilton, I'm like, you guys have a good bed, but it's not a Tempur-Pedic. It's $4,000, right? That's in America. It's $4,000. So that's just the mattress. So the bed's the rest of it. So anyway, guys, I just want to tell you guys this is what I'm planning on doing. So we're not looking at this as stopping anytime soon. This is a movement that's going to continue on, and I do want to have that pipeline so that guys know that, like, you get to Sao Paulo, you can talk to me. Maybe go to Rio, you can talk to some other guy. Go to Vancouver, you can talk to a guy. Go to Tokyo, there's a guy. Osaka, there's a guy. So we always have a network of places where you can talk with people, get some troubleshooting done, get some help done if you need, and you know that we got your back, and we're helping you along the way. You're not on your own. You got to do some work, of course, but you're not on your own. Strags are on their own. Keisha's on her own. No, she's not going to have any help. But us, we're fine. We're going to take care of each other. So that's how it's going to work. I just want to go ahead and say that to the guys. I want you guys all to know that. But you got to put the work in. If you go into me and say, "Oh yeah, I got a hookup in Sao Paulo, I can go stay there," I'll be like, "Okay, what's your income every year, and do you know cloud?" Like, "Oh, you don't know cloud? You're not certified? You're making like $40,000 a year? No, I'm not gonna let you in my place." But if you're a professional, you're working hard, and you study the language, you know what you're doing, I'll be like, "Okay, well, I have this is the contact person of the caretaker of the concierge, basically, of my apartment. This is the information you get at the airport. Take the taxi, go straight in. You got a place. It's warm. Internet's on. Here's the password."
Thank you for what you do, Theo. Looking forward to that, man. So, Theo, in terms of like professional stuff for your personal career, I know you have a lot of certs already. What you have planned. I mean, maybe even for like in a long term. I know you have a girlfriend already, but maybe you want to practice polygamy now and have 5 girlfriends. I don't know, Theo. I don't know.
I'm kind of weird in that I want a Ukrainian wife but live in Sao Paulo. I don't get it. I'm serious. I don't get it. I'm trying to figure out why that is. I don't know. But when I was there last time, that's what I wanted, and it's what I want right now as well. So that's probably where I'm going. I guess because I feel very comfortable with Ukrainian women. I feel very comfortable with Sao Paulo. If it doesn't work out, then I'm probably going to go for an Afro-Latina Brazilian.
Oh.
Like, boom, I'll go right straight for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
No Japanese girl this year, bro?
I might, because they're too easy. So I got both languages. So it's kind of easy. I mean, it's kind of like, I'd be bored. Well, I mean, maybe if she's really hot or something. I don't know. I like Salvador. I'm liking Salvador, so I wouldn't mind getting a girl from Salvador, bringing her into Sao Paulo, and then every once in a while going up there, seeing her family, and bring her most of the time into Sao Paulo. That would be a great thing for me. You can go either way, but that's right. I might be eating some ramen. See Junko. Hey, Junko. Oh yeah. Okay, let's go for it. But that's it. That's it as far as it goes. So again, that's what we're going to be doing. We'll be building, guys. This isn't going to be just one-off. There's a whole lot that we can do together. So let's keep on working together. We can definitely make it happen.
Awesome, bro. And any certs you want to conquer this year?
Oh, certs. I just want to become like a Kubernetes security master. Like I'm kind of okay with it right now, kind of meth, but I have to really just crush it. There's some SANS courses I want to take with multi-cloud architecture and migration. And it's going to cost me about, I don't know, I think it'll cost around $15,000 for those 2 courses. So hopefully I'll be doing it while I'm in Brazil. I wouldn't mind having that because you can take the courses you want. So hopefully I'll have it at that time. I'm going to tell you guys something. You guys are listening to this. These Manosphere meetups are not cheap. So Brazil's going to be about $40,000. Right? Yeah. So to get a crew in, to fly people in, the right guys, get the right support locally, hotels, airplane tickets. Oh yeah, this is a big thing. But the media that we'll be able to produce with it will be huge, and so it's more than worth it. We're just the message we're going to have, like say around August, September, is going to be dynamite. We're going to be killing it. So I really want to show it at that time. I really want to show the guys what is actually possible.
Awesome. Thank you for your hold that thought there. I know we're speaking tomorrow. Don't forget that, Phil. Hold that thought there.
Sure.
Shout out to Mr. Rhythm for the $8 super chat. Anything on how to have the US dollar follow you? Good question, brother. IT. No, this is exactly what we're saying. Get into IT, work for an American company, get paid dollars, and travel the world while earning American dollars. That's the simplest way to have the dollars follow you. So you're basically living like a king in Colombia and Brazil, because the currency comparison doesn't even compare to US dollars. Ain't that right, Theo?
Yeah, that's very much correct. I mean, you definitely want to. The way I travel, usually I carry $2,000 American dollars with me, and then I have at least 2 debit cards with full-on cash inside of them. So in case there's a problem when I land, I can deal with it, because cash is usually king. But I usually don't have that much of a problem. Guys, it's really easy after that. Make sure you're just working in the United States and they don't know that you're working remote. So, you go to another country for a while and you're fine. To tell you guys the truth, I just rejected 2 projects because I went through everything on the project, the technical side, and I could tell that they were going to be very difficult regarding me working abroad. And I was like, no, I'm not going to deal with you guys. That's it. Done. I can get 2 other projects. You guys are just 2 of many. So you can be picky. There's definitely the good projects out there. And I'm talking projects. I'm talking like a minimum $160,000 a year. They're there. Yeah.
Oh man, amazing. Hopefully you mentioned that in our discussion tomorrow. Maybe we have more. Okay.
Oh yeah, tomorrow we're gonna rock it. Oh yeah.
Awesome.
I'm taking notes. I'm like, oh yeah, this is how you really do it. Here it is.
Awesome. Thank you, Phil, for all you do. Hold on, brother. Mr. Wayne, I see you in the background. Let me bring you in a minute. Shout out to Mr. John G for the $5 super chat. Thailand 2023 April. Awesome, John G. When you're out there in Thailand, reach out to me. I want to get you on the channel to share your experience. I appreciate you, brother. Awesome, John G. Awesome, brother, in the class as well. Hardworking. Keep pushing, John G. You're gonna be all right, brother. Shout out to Mr. Paul Smith for the $499 super chat. Theo, why are you choosing Brazil to buy a condo? Great stream IP. Thank you for the kind words, brother.
I prefer very big population densities where cities feel like big villages. So like Tokyo, Sao Paulo, Paris, these are cities where a car is a hindrance. And you can go every place with a bike, mainly. And that's what I like. Also, Hong Kong's like that. I like riding my bike to places and having everything else delivered, and then using mass transit. And I like being able to talk with people and know my neighbors, and then have a gym close by, and also like public parks. I can't have that in America, so I'm not really too keen on it. Also, for $250,000, I can have a huge condo and live in premium area in Sao Paulo. And then they have the manufacturing of furniture by dedicated and skilled labor, which means basically saying I can buy local high quality goods in Brazil. And not every area gives that. And then plus I have the legal right to own my condo in Sao Paulo from day one. So they know how to bring my money in. And there's a lot of building going on. They've got specialties. And then there's just a lot more condos that need to be built. And if I get a condo, I'm not gentrifying other people. So those are all considerations that go into me buying a condo there. So I like what I'm getting. I like the situation.
Awesome. Thank you for that breakdown. Fantastic. Let me bring in Mr. Wayne. Hey, how you doing, Wayne?
What's going on, IP? What's going on, Theo?
I'm doing great, brother. How you keeping?
I'm good. Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year to you too, Mr. Wayne. Bruce Wayne, if I should say so,
Yeah.
from Batman. So, Mr. Wayne, what are your goals for this year in terms of traveling, career, meeting a foreign woman, looking for a wife or
Yes.
girlfriend this year?
Yeah.
Break it
So
down.
I'm looking to look at going to probably in the third quarter of the year, like summertime, Brazil again and Colombia for the first time. And then I was looking at the Philippines, but now you're talking about Japan, I might have to change that. So South America again, Colombia for the first time. One of my boys is out in Colombia. He lives there permanently. So I'll be going down there, Brazil again. And then, yeah, either Philippines or now Japan. And in terms of kind of work, I'm an options trader.
Oh, okay.
So that's been very lucrative. So that kind of gives me the flexibility to I'm a business analyst as well, and I only kind of take contract roles, kind of what Theo's talking, that can be kind of, fully remote. But option trading is kind of something where once you can learn the skills, you can kind of generate good. Once I've got a good internet connection, you can, in a short space of time, really be kind of earning your monthly, yearly salary in a short space of time, and then you're just kind of doing that. So really, I think this year also trying to help people to try and get financial freedom, because that's what we want. We want time, location, and freedom to just kind of live on your own terms. And you really can't get that when you're working for the man 9 to 5, killing yourself. Especially you and me, IP. We're both in London. We're in the UK, so we know it's peak for us out there.
It's tough.
It's tough.
It really is tough, bro. I think, Mr. Wayne, can we keep in touch, please, about the options trading thing? Maybe you can help brothers, as to what they need to read to get more involved in
definitely.
how you learned it. Would that be great, bro? Because
So obviously, I just think we reach out. Definitely happy to kind of talk to brothers about options trading platforms to use for those in the UK, different ones for those in America, and we can definitely have a chat about that.
Oh, thank you, Wayne.
Get to, like Theo's talking about, remote. For me, I kind of like the Asian girls, but maybe kind of the unicorn, the Asian Brazilian, just because a lot of the Asian girls that I see, they haven't really got the body.
Give it up. You guys, really?
No,
really?
but Theo, the thing is, I think maybe you can do that. You can, but you remember, Theo, you're in America. So, for example, Theo, if you
I
go
was
to
in Japan 16 years.
No, okay. What I'm saying is, but the thing is, okay, so you then can speak to it that where you've seen it. So, for example, say like,
I did. I saw it right here.
You see, if I was an American, for example, where you look at the language barrier, I might not go to South America, because if you just go to Miami, there's full of Latinas.
No.
In the UK, IP, you can speak to this. We haven't got a big Latina community. So you're right. You're giving me game in terms of you've lived in Japan, and that's why it's good to have these kind of conversations, because you can say to me, actually, no, Wayne, you're wrong. There's lots of Japanese women kind of with shape in Japan, but that's kind of if I look based on the Asian women we have here in the UK, we don't see that.
Okay, so most Japanese women don't have the body that you're talking about.
Okay.
But they have the personalities.
Yeah, so, agreed.
I'll say this. When I was in Sao Paulo last year, I was at the gym and, just doing my workout and stuff. And the one girl, out of all the girls who were there, the one girl who just stared at me and just stood up and just went over and talked to me was Japanese Brazilian. Okay, and I'm like a magnet for these chicks. So I was like, I think you're Japanese. She's like, yeah. So I just flipped to the Japanese, and we went Japanese and Brazilian, went back and forth, and Portuguese. We just went back and forth on it. It's really fun, but I wasn't looking at her booty. I mean, this is a flat booty. I didn't care. I looked at her personality. She was just full of light. I mean, she was just a magnificent woman. 26 years old and just wonderful. So I just want to say, like, you might compromise a little bit on the beauty to get a woman who's like just stellar.
Agreed. So definitely, yeah. But I don't want to kind of downplay the fact is that for me, obviously, the attractiveness is something that's really important to me. However, the character is key, which is one of the reasons I'm going to look at the Philippines. Because
sorry, Wayne. Theo, what's that noise?
I think that's his phone.
Some phone. I don't know.
Do you mind turning it off, please?
Yeah, I'll get it. Turn it off. There it is. Okay.
I carry on, Wayne. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, so one of the reasons I was looking at the Philippines is because every Filipino person I've met in the UK, or I call up Amazon or whatever, they're very nice. And speaking to a lot of Filipino women that I know, they said it's just because of how their culture is set up a certain way, that is why you kind of meet people who are like that. And the reason why I've kind of turned my back on Western women. So with the Western women thing is like, so I don't know what Theo's kind of experience of the Manosphere is. I'm kind of like a bit conflicted about the Manosphere space in general, yeah, because I believe it's becoming a religion, and you've got some fanatics in here, yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel as IP. So there's like, if I look at guys like Fresh and Fit, I don't think they're good for the community. Yeah.
Because sorry, bro. I'd say wrong stream, brother. Let's keep it positive.
Cool. Yeah. I think so. So I think it's just about where we're kind of the reason I'm kind of going away from Western women is because they are not traditional in any sense of the form. They want us to be traditional IP, but then when you start talking about them being traditional, now somehow, you know, you're trying to contain them. You want to control them. If you tell a Western woman,
and that's why, bro. That's why the channel is here, and brother, that's why the channel is here, bro.
Exactly.
I mean, and that's why we want to. That's why I don't even, bro. Like I told you, bro, I don't speak to them anymore because they make me crazy. So I avoid them in any shape or form unless I have to speak to them at work or customer service, in Costco or in Walmart. What we have here is Tesco and Sainsbury's as a Walmart equivalent. That's the only time I interact with a Western woman, bro. So don't let it get you, Wayne. 2023, fresh mind, positive vibes, man. From women banging, that's it, bro. Okay, so don't let it get you. But I know they're mad over there, but we have foreign women to keep us sane, and it's all good. Ain't that right, Theo?
So Theo, do you mind speaking a bit about your experience in Japan then?
Hold on. I'll out of respect where we are right now, I won't do that because I'll talk for hours.
Okay, no worries.
I'm just thinking for IP, I probably need to make an X-rated, at least an R-rated content for what's going on over there, particularly in the Philippines. I can say quite a lot because you're talking stuff, and I'm like, I want to say stuff, and I'm like, this deal, be quiet because you don't know what's going on. I'm like, yeah, I know what's going on in the Philippines. So, okay, be quiet. So I'll do that. I'll say what my real opinion is about that. I'll just record it for IP and put it on his Patreon.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Theo. All right, thank you, Wayne. We'll keep in touch on IG about the options trading. Let me bring in a new caller because we've got quite a few callers in the backlog. I see you, Black Travel, you're confirmed, but let me bring in Black Wall Street first. How are you doing, Black Wall Street?
I'm doing great. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing fantastic, brother. I love that profile picture of yours. We know the Western chick, the dollar is her god, which is a shame. So thanks for making that very clear to us, bro. So what are your New Year's resolutions for this year in terms of career, traveling, woman? Break it down for us, brother.
Well, I'm going to put my head down this year. I plan to work 80 hours a week. That's a goal. And I want to read about 45 books. Also become the best version of myself through the gym and through therapy. Besides that, I'm fully on board with everything that you gentlemen are talking about, primarily because Western women, they hate the truth. And there is not even a platform where we can come together on common grounds and we can agree to come up with a solution for the problems that we face, specifically in the Black community. But case in point, I lost a TikTok page because I was saying that 80% of black women 80% of black women are single moms that have children by 15 to 20% of black men in the community, which is a fact because they're having sex with the same man. And I also said that 80% of our women are overweight, which is a fact. I said that only 1 in 4 of our women get married, which is a fact.
But let me ask this, brother. Positive vibes. Your New Year's goals in terms of career, where you're going to travel to. Let's not speak about Western women. I don't want to hear about Western chicks on this stream tonight. I want to hear positive vibes, bro. That's the only way we're going to grow and get
see,
these
it's the
great women in
same
our
thing with
lives.
you. I'm saying the truth, and you talking about speaking positive. I didn't know that the truth could be positive or negative. I thought that the truth was the truth. And the
But
first thing that you asked me, with all respect to your platform, I answered your question.
all right, man. This isn't the time for that Black Wall Street. Completely run different topic. We gotta keep on topic, all right? So unless you change the way you're gonna answer the question, I can't bring you on, bro. Okay, we gotta keep on topic. This isn't about Western women, blah blah blah. We gotta stop that, man. 2023. I don't want to head off deeper into different part and different streams. Keep on topic, please. Okay. You were talking about black single mothers. What's that got to do with 2023 resolutions? This is what I'm talking about. You got to listen, brothers, sometimes. Go on, Phil.
Yeah. I just want to say that real quick. Look, I completed my 3rd round of therapy in 2021. And last year, I completed the implementation. I had to actually, there's quite a lot that I had to implement. So it took me 5 months to implement it. And my life feels so easy now. Like, it's just so relaxed. I can't believe how many problems I solved. So therapy is great, guys. I want to say it clears your mind, and it's wonderful. And it'll definitely get you to where you guys want to go. So I have, based upon that, I have resolutions about Cobalt, making the Cobalt company. And I have, of course, here's my book. This is some of my books. Here, Advanced Cobalt. There, right there. So I'm planning on doing Cobalt and AWS in the cloud and actually teaching it and starting a company doing this. So guys, you clear yourself out, set higher level goals, and go for them. It's positive.
Awesome. Thank you, bro. I mean, before I bring in Buck Travel, right, brothers, we need to don't let the negativity break us or drown us, man. Yeah, there'll be times where we speak about Western women, and I will be speaking about it throughout the course of the year, but it depends on what the stream is. This stream is about what we have planned for 2023. I don't see how you speaking about black single mothers ties into what we have going on in 2023 as New Year's resolutions. Come on, it's all about optics here, okay? Please, let's be sensible, okay? Please, brothers. So let me bring in Mr. Buck Travel. How you doing, Buck Travel? You doing good, brother?
Hey, what's going on, guys? What's going on? Salute to the panel. What's going on? Happy New Year. Yeah, man, this is a new year. It's all about positivity, man. We already know the Western world, how they operate and all that. We already know that was 2022. 2023 is all about the actions. It's all about taking steps on becoming the best versions of ourselves. We got to get our body right. We got to get our mind right. We got to get that career right. Because, you got to have the resources to travel around the world, and you got to have the resources to be in these places for longer duration of time. So it's about finding solutions. It's about trying new places, and just being out in a positive vibe, man. Like negativity and all that, that's gonna bring the whole vibe down. So it's all about positive vibes, trying new places. Me personally, I want the passport bros. Like, there's some places in this world that I'm kind of interested in, like Madagascar. Like, Madagascar is an unknown island, and they got some very, very exotic people. Like, they got Indian and Malaysian and black people mixed all together throughout that island, and it's in the coast of Africa. So it's like a mixture going on. So that's a lot of that's one island I kind of want to I know you have a big following international passport, but it's just that I wish you can get somebody who's been there and they can speak of it, because I'm kind of interested in, like, before I make the move on going there, like, I want some other brother, to come on the panel and talk about it. Like, for example, you had that person from Peru, like how he's talking about it.
Madagascar.
Yeah, yeah.
Madagascar. Where's that? I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Africa, like is
Africa,
a
yeah.
country, yeah. So it's like
I would try and get more African streams. You have to bear in mind that Africa is hard to get because Africa is pretty far away, which means it's going to be very expensive for brothers to go there in general, unless they're bossed up or elite status. So I'm going to try and get more African streams this year. But it's basically every continent apart from the usual suspects: Indian, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. I don't think so. Not happening in a million years. Not happening. But apart from that, maybe. Okay, brother.
Yeah, like
what about in terms?
Okay, in South America, like, since I know you're from the UK, and it's a faraway trip for you, but for us, like us Americans, like,
no, it isn't far away for us. But you have to understand that not a lot of UK brothers travel like that. So it'll probably be Americans that I have to ask for intel on that. But I've got a huge queue, right? But before I go on to the next caller, what about your career plans for 2023?
It's getting to that bag, man. Increasing the income by 25% or more. We're about getting bonuses. If beating inflation, because that's one of the the key issues that's going on. So you got to beat inflation, get bonuses, move up the ladder, and go from there, man.
All right, thank you, Big Trucks, Pop Travel. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Put yourself on mute, Mr. Big Truck Series in the building. Can you turn your camera up so I see you're not a troll, brother? Before I bring you on. Yeah, you're confirmed, brother. Yes, that's a brother right there, Mr. Big Truck Series. Let me bring him on. How you doing, Big Truck Series?
How y'all doing? Happy New Year and good evening.
Bro, you're on here. Cool. I like to see you here.
How is everybody?
We're good.
Doing fantastic, bro.
This is a good guy.
He really is, yeah. I think we need to collab Big Truck Series this year. Big time, bro. Big time. I like what you're doing, brother. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, carry on, brother. Sorry.
Absolutely. So, basically for me this year, my only major concerns are just basically restructuring my finances and basically I have a really simple philosophy. It's like you spend less, save more, invest the difference, basically, right? And I was thinking about buying some more property this year, trying to get another house, because that's part of my job, like with real estate and whatnot, and basically just doing a little bit of restructuring of my finances. But as far as the traveling, I'm definitely going to do Bora Bora for one. And I don't know if I want to go back to the Philippines maybe this year, but I'm considering doing that. Some parts of my family, they're getting ready to go to South Africa, but I didn't choose to go with them because I want to do my Bora Bora trip first. But other than that, just taking it easy and take care of my health and my energy,
Oh, awesome. Thank you very much, Big Truck Series. I was watching, I think I watched a video of yours earlier today. You have some very great content, Big Truck Series. I just checked out your channel literally this week. It came up. I was like, yo, this brother's speaking facts, man. So looking forward to speaking with you more. If you have any streams, I'll drop up as well. But anyway, I can help you, Big Truck Series. Let's keep in touch. And you definitely have a great message, and I would definitely want brothers to be more exposed to you, Big Truck Series, man. You speak facts. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I'm speaking right there, Phil. Right? He's actually a good.
He
knows
what yeah, very good. Like we were keeping our streams together. It was fun because it's like this guy is basically on my level, or like I'm on his level. Like we could talk first class tickets to this place or that place, right? that education's really relevant, language and savings and money. So it's just that he has a channel, I don't. I like popping up on other people's channels, but I don't have my own. But he really lays it down. So yeah, it's very good. I'm thinking about going to flying Emirates now and going to Maldives. I haven't done that yet. I was like, yeah, why don't I do it? Because when it was his explanation about how you do it, I was like, really? They give you that much alcohol in first flight class? Oh, okay.
Well, did I mention to you that if you did want to do a trip like that you'd probably enjoy Seychelles, Africa more than you'd actually probably enjoy Seychelles more than Maldives. I don't know if I mentioned that to you.
But the thing is I could
agree on that because my brother just got back from over there for his honeymoon, and he highly suggests that. So I wanna check out that place in the future.
He highly suggested what?
Seychelles.
Yeah, basically the way it is Seychelles, Maldives, and Bora Bora are the three most exclusive possible vacations that you could pretty much take, right? Now, none of those places you go to looking for women. I'll just be straight up about that. The Maldives, the women are basically Muslim women in burqas, and you barely see them because they don't even really come out much during the day. It's their men who are out working. The only people you really see are the people who are there from other countries pretty much working on the tourist islands because the place is an archipelago. Now, that was one of the problems that I had with it. You're not allowed to even like import alcohol. You're not allowed to bring alcohol in there. You're not allowed to consume alcohol. You're not allowed to eat during the day if it's during Ramadan, which is basically if you go there for spring break. Now, if you go to Seychelles, Africa is French and Creole speaking, and it's Catholic, right? So if you go there, there are none of the restrictions. Again, Seychelles is really not the type of place you go to looking for women. I mean, the women are okay. It's just that it's not the type of place you really go looking for women unless you really live there and you happen to meet somebody. Chances are you're not going to meet too many people there. Bora Bora, French Polynesia. So if you go there, unless you know a lot about French Polynesian women or unless you're planning on living there, which you're probably not, all three of those are honeymoon vacations, basically. Now, I just decided that I wanted to go to all three of them. And again, with the price is very exclusive because for each one, basically, per person, you're talking about $6,000 at a minimum. For them. Now, and Seychelles, no. That's if you're doing business class and you're doing it the right way. Now, if you're doing coach, yeah, you could do all three. I mean, you could do each one for about $2,000, maybe $3,000 tops with stops in Dubai for Maldives and Seychelles. But as far as Bora Bora, I live in New York City, so I got to fly to LA first, then I got to fly to Papillote, and then I got to take a small plane and fly to Bora Bora from Papillote, 45-minute flight. These places are very isolated. There's like nothing there. So it's basically whatever you bring with you, But before I'd go to Maldives, I'd definitely go to Seychelles first. Now, you can do them in any order you want, but I would definitely, Seychelles I felt was the best thus far.
So the reason I want to go to Maldives is I just want to go, like, I'll still be working remote, but it's kind of like a detox. But the big one is to make media, to make photos of me there. Because there are some women I know that are like, oh, look at me here, look at me there. And I'd be like, well, look at me here. Like, you want something? You want to play that game? Okay, I played it. Boom. Shut up. So,
dude. Okay, here. No, but by the way, before you consider that, research the prices of the islands, the private islands, because all of those places that you see on Instagram and all of those places that you typically see on like Facebook, Instagram, where they're just showing, oh, look at how great this place is. Those places are all very isolated from the main island and they're very expensive. When I say very expensive, you're talking anywhere between $100 a night to a couple of $1,000 a night. While I was there, LeBron James was actually coming in as I was leaving. So this place is big money. Like the place that I was at, it was like for the two of us, it was like $800 a night. Normally it would have been $1,000, but I had like a discount.
Yeah, I could do like $800 to $1,000 a night. Yeah, that would be good. and I would love it just for a detox. So I don't mind it. I have the money for it. I can do it.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let me get another call in.
Sure.
There's a huge queue. So brothers, check out Big Truck series. I put his YouTube channel on the live stream chat. Go and check him out. He's hilarious and he's speaking facts, man.
It's hilarious.
He's an intelligent passport, but it's kind of brother that I want to see out there more. So I put his channel on the live stream chat. Go and check out Big Truck series review. Click on the link and go and check it out, man. He's speaking facts, man. Thank you, Big Truck series. Let me, Dr. Khan and Christopher Banks, can you turn your cameras on in the background so I know you're not trolls, please? I think I had a super chat real quick. Shout out to Mr. Ibrahim, UK brother, for the $2 super chat. I appreciate you, bro. Does cloud computing intersect with service design? That's a question for you, Theo.
Well, what kind of service design is he talking about? I saw that. I was just like, what kind are you talking about, bro? What exactly? Look, cloud computing is just another area to host your applications. It has services. It's just like the data center, just that it's in the cloud. So all I say is, what kind of service design? Bro, Ibrahim, join IP's Patreon, join his Facebook group, get in contact with me, talk with me there. Because I want to answer it correctly for you, but you're too ambiguous. So I want to say what exactly you're talking about.
Awesome. Great super chat there. Thank you very much, Ibrahim. Appreciate you, bro. Let me bring in Mr. Dr. Khan. How you doing, Khan?
How's it going, IP?
It's going all right, bro. It's going all right. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Things are going all right with me, but I'm hoping 2013 will be even greater.
Awesome, brother. Awesome. So, what are your New Year's resolutions this year, bro? In terms of career, foreign woman, traveling, break all down for us, brother.
Right now, it's just staying the course with my IT career, trying to get that established while doing more training and more certifications. Hopefully, get into the world, try to get to Brother Theo's, Sensei Theo's position, get 2 jobs. But that's right now trying to get established before I make that jump. As far as trips, I have a very super secret trip that won't reveal much regarding Japan, but I will definitely need to get in contact with, again, Sensei Theo about that, get the lay of the land and stuff like that, because next year is going to be the big one. It's going to
This
be
year, you mean, or you mean 2024?
2023 would be the trip. 2024 would be the big jump.
Okay.
Okay. I can teach you. Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. Look forward to you doing great things, Dr. Khan. Awesome, bro. Awesome. So this is fantastic. So rolling it back to let's see, Mr. What was I going to say? I lost my train of thought there. I'm hearing some great things about the Maldives, bro. Oh, hold on. Before I do so, I got a new caller. Hold on, because I'm looking at it on Google Images. Beautiful place. I want to know how the women there treat brothers. Big time. Big Truck series. But hold that thought there, brother. Hold that thought. Let me bring in Mr. Christopher Banks. Christopher, do you want to give me a thumbs up if you want me bring you on camera, or do you want to turn your camera off so I know? Okay. All right, so let me bring in Mr. Christopher Banks. How you doing, bro?
Hey, what's up, guys? Hello. Do you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear, brother.
Oh, nice. So,
Go on, bro.
yeah, man, I had just got on. I'm still at work.
Awesome, brother. Welcome, Christopher. So, do you mind telling us what your New Year's resolution will be? What you have planned in terms of traveling, foreign woman, your career? Break it down for us, bro.
And invest. Definitely. I think this now that now that a lot of stocks and whatnot are down.
Can't hear you too clearly, bro.
Sorry?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you too clearly.
Oh, sorry. Hold.
You keep dropping in and out. All right, Chris, so do you mind sorting that out? Okay. Thank you, bro. Chad, can you turn the camera on in the background, please? So I know you're not a troll, please. Thank you, brother. You're confirmed. Thank you. Turn your camera off. Let me bring in Mr. Chad the Great. How you doing, Chad? You're on mute, brother.
I'm good, man. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic, brother. Thank you very much for calling in, Chad. Happy New Year. What are your New Year's resolutions, your goals this year, brother? Career, foreign woman, anything you got planned that's big? Break it down for us, brother.
Pretty much just put more time into day trading, man. Really go hard, and then like I was telling you a couple of days ago, getting my Amazon store up and running, so I don't have to be here because I don't really like being in America anymore. In terms of women, I'm not really concerned about that, man. It's because a lot of guys tend to like pedestalize women and think they're the end all and be all when I mean they're technically supposed to chase us because I kind of look at them as a as debt and I'm not really trying to run to debt right now. I'm debt free kind of right now, so I'm really not trying to take any of that baggage on right now. So I'm really just focused on me and becoming a better person and just pretty much building a good circle of people around me.
Awesome, bro. Lovely to hear. And you know what? I kind of agree with you on the woman part, but not fully because I'll be real with you, brothers. Right? When you're so focused on studying every day, when you're focused on actually leveling up yourself, women kind of become an afterthought. You know, you're not really like obsessed about them, blah blah blah. Yeah, we love foreign women, but you're so focused about getting the top grades, pushing yourself further. You know, it's not really a priority. That was for me towards the end of 2022 when I was studying every day. Was that the same thing for you as well, Theo and Chad?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's a daily thing, a daily grind. You just got to every day wake up and you got to hit it again. So yeah, it's not easy, but you got to do it.
What I'm really saying is, I just want to be more established, man. Like, kind of like putting like women in the forefront right now is not really like something I'm trying to focus on because it's not like they're going anywhere. So it's I need to like more figure out my path and have pretty much build something, man. Because a man's value is based on what he can create or help somebody else create. A woman's value is not really based on that. It's more based around the family. So I'm trying to create something right now, and I figured let me put my time into creating something before I think about the women part.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. I know you're going to do some great things in 2023, Chad, and hopefully it'll be the best year of your life so far.
Yeah,
bro.
for sure. I also want to talk to you about connecting with my guy, Adrian. He's also a passport bro. He's he's not really a YouTuber, but he's half African, half American. He just spent like 6 to 8 months in Thailand, and he also went to I believe Cambodia, and he also went to crap, I can't remember, Bali for like a week or so. But he's big on passport bros, and he has like a little group on Facebook. It's like all black men, and he's kind of trying to like push the same thing. His group is pretty much trying to get a bunch of 1,000 black men to 6 figures, and he's always looking for people to collaborate with, and he has like these monthly meetings where he has black men that are doing 6 figures plus with their own business come in and speak about things that they're doing that they can help each other with. So he had guys come in talking about being an insurance adjuster, being an insurance agent. Another guy runs like an online vegan business. Guys coming in talking about options trading, IT, like stuff you can all do online. And he's pretty much helping brothers figure out how they can get to 6 figures to free up more of their time to do whatever they want to do, whether it's travel, family, so on and so forth.
Send him my way, bro. You know my contact. Send him my way as soon as possible, brother. That'd be greatly appreciated.
He's doing another meeting on the 19th, so I figure you guys can collaborate. And
absolutely, man.
He's been to over like 30 countries, him and his brother. So he can definitely help you with Africa. He's been all over Africa.
Oh, thank you very much, Chad. Send him my way, please, brother. Thank you very much appreciation, brother. Thank you.
Sure.
That should be an awesome collab. Looking forward to it. Okay, so brothers, feel free to call in if you want to speak about what you have planned for this coming year and want to hear your goals and objectives. Okay, awesome. So Mr. Big Truck Series, Maldives, are the women there checking for brothers? Because that might be a motive.
I'll be straightforward. The women in Maldives, well, again, you got to understand, first of all, it's a small country. The women there these are Muslim women, fully covered head to toe with burqas. And the average woman there that I saw, like I have a full video where because see, what most people do is when they go to Maldives, they only show you the what is it called, the bungalows. They only show you the tourist resorts, right? I actually made a video showing you the whole city, just walking around the city. The average woman there is like 5'4", and she's covered head to toe in a burqa. They're not checking for brothers. The guys there are when they're all doing like construction work. The Maldivians own businesses, so you don't really see them that much. But the people who they bring in from Bangladesh, Pakistan, it's like the only women there who you even have a chance with are the foreign women who come in from like Indonesia and whatnot. It's not the place to go to look for women. It's just not. The only hottie, I even said it in the video, the only hot women there are the ones you brought with you. It's like that. It's that bad.
Okay, that'll be off the list. I was actually researching that end of last year, when I wanted to travel again, but things got in the way of circumstances. Thanks for that intel, Big Truck Series. Thank you very much. That'll be off my list for this year. Sadly.
What kind of women are you interested in? Do you like Latin women, Asian women? What are you interested in?
I'll be real with you, brother. Afro Latinas, Asian woman, East Asian woman.
Dark skin Afro. Let me ask: dark skin Afro Latinas or light skin Afro Latinas?
I like the mixed race Afro Latinas, the peanut butter brown skin, long curly hair, basically like Kanye West's girlfriend, who you've probably seen by now, just super hot. Second of all, then the dark skinned Latinas, but first of all, the mixed race Latinas, bro, the light skinned peanut butter.
Then what you need to aim for is either Brazil, Panama, or Brazil, Panama, possibly even Guyana, but definitely Brazil or Panama. It's easier to find one in Brazil.
I will also add, you can find Peru, actually. I was surprised by it. But when I went to Lima, there's a huge Afro Peruvians out there. And they also got that mixture going on. So Peru, you can add it in the mix too.
They checking for brothers in Peru, Buck Travel?
Oh yeah, I just got back from that. Oh yeah, I was getting numbers like just crazy, man. I was getting hookups numbers. They are for us. Like in the gym, bro, it was like every chick was staring at me and they were showing me choosing signs. I was like, what the hell? Bro,
hey, Buck Travel, you need to come on the channel, bro.
Like ask so you know QB passport flexing, right?
No.
QB passport flexing just went out there and he produced a video on it. Watch it, man. He talked about how great the place is. And supposedly Austin Holloman is about to head out there next week. So look forward to his content on it, man. But it's definitely hidden gem, man. Like they got the Afro Peruvians out there. They also got the other mixture Peruvians. But they definitely checking for us, man. There.
All right, so Buck Travel, you gotta come on the channel, bro, and speak on Peru. You need to, bro, ASAP. Okay.
Schedule a time, man. Schedule a time. Drop a comment on the private chat, and we can go.
So you on IG? Yeah? Can I give you my IG, please? For you to send me a DM on there, brother. So I post it in the private chat within the stream. Let's connect. Let's get that Lima Peru intel ASAP. Is that okay with you, but Trevor? I'll just drop my IG on you on the private chat, okay, brother?
Sounds about good.
Awesome. Sounds like a plan. Fantastic, man. Can't wait for that intel in Peru. Thank you, brother, for breaking that down. Wow. So Big Trouble, carry on. Go on, Theo.
I was going to say, big truck. I'm actually sitting here planning out Maldives. So I actually found a place that I like, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm going. Like, so this is going to happen. I'm going to do it in June, July. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
June or July could work out pretty well. Just double check for their weather. From what I've seen, Maldives is best. I would say January, February, March. It's actually best around the Easter break, moving towards the summer. But once you get then, you start to reach their monsoon season. So,
Ooh,
you know,
when's the monsoon season?
It's moving into like when we have summer.
Oh,
in this hemisphere.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, like a lot of people go there during December because when they go in our December, the thing about it is over there it's super warm and everything. Here it's like freezing.
Yeah, gotcha.
All right.
Okay.
I've got a caller. Hold on. Only the best. Can you turn the camera on in the background? So I know you're not a troll.
Yeah, like they say, December to February. The best time to go is typically like December to
Hold
February.
on, bro.
Sorry, go ahead.
Only the best. Can you turn the camera on in the background? Yes, you're confirmed, brother. Do you want to turn the camera off? Let me bring in only the best. How you doing, bro?
Good evening, all.
Good evening to you too, brother. How you keeping?
I'm good. Big Truck, it's good to see you. Big fan.
Hi. Thank you.
Good to see you. Only the best. So, do you mind breaking down your resolutions for this year, brother?
Sure. I already have a trip planned for Canada right now. Plan on
Vancouver?
going to Quebec.
Okay.
For their winter festival.
Is it Montreal?
Yeah, in Montreal.
Okay, yeah, it was sweet. I went there a couple of years ago, man. It was lit.
No, I can't wait. And then hopefully later this year, I went to the DR last year for the first time, and I plan on going back there, hopefully during the summer or during the fall time.
Awesome. What about in terms of career and the type of woman you want to potentially make wifey?
Well, I work in IT, so as long as I have an internet connection, I essentially can get a job anywhere. So my current goals right now are just to refine my skill set. Currently, I'm a generalist, so whether it comes to hardware, software, or the things that connect them both, I understand all of them. I'm debating on whether or not to hone a specific skill set, whether to focus in on just the hardware side or the software side, or find a specific niche that caters to both of them. In terms of women, I'm open to anything. Probably either the DR or I've been looking at Thailand or the Philippines. But right now, it's more important for me to focus on career goals. So that way, if I want to just drop everything and fly to a different country, I can. Like I said, as long as I have that internet connection, I can work anywhere.
Fantastic. Awesome. Looks like you have a good plan for this coming year. What about in terms of what kind of IT or your journalist? Is that in terms of software engineering or system administration? Okay.
So you nailed it on the head. So basically all of that, all of the above: web development, system administration. That's my forte.
Okay, interesting, bro. Any certifications you want to get this year to specialize in something?
So if I could give out any recommendation to other people, CompTIA. If
no.
as much as they're hated, the certifications are accepted all over the globe, especially the Security Plus certification.
That's bullshit. No, you're not doing CompTIA here. No,
Language flow.
Yes. No CompTIA. That's how you lose your job. No.
Do you have a better recommendation?
AWS. Azure, GCP,
AWS, Azure, those are also great recommendations.
Yeah,
I plan on
but
doing my Azure certification as well as my AWS certification.
I teach them in the group.
Ooh, really?
And yeah, I have over 20 certifications.
Can you drop some links in the private chat?
Sure.
Palantir certification. What do you think about that?
Which one?
Palantir Foundry certification.
Foundry?
Yeah, Foundry.
For networking?
It's for data analysis. It's called Palantir Foundry Data Analysis application.
That sounds like a lot of buzzwords.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's word salad, my guy.
It's a high level data analysis tool, like application, and there's a certification for it. So if you're trying to become a senior data analysis,
you can become a senior data analysis by just learning Python. I'm not so sure why this specific certification is necessary.
This is why I always say, like, what do you want to do with it? What do you want the career to be? So if you don't have a real clear path, you don't have a clear idea, you're just learning something, then how are you going to apply it? And you just kind of float. And what you end up doing is going into a red ocean. You just have a dead-end job, and your job is outsourced to India. That's what happens. Because that Indian will do your job for $500 a month.
Yeah, but so for example, Coca-Cola right now, their data analysis department actually requires you to have a Palantir Foundry certification, or when you're looking for the job, the job requirements say you got to have the certification. Or you're not going to hire you.
Just to give you a rebuttal, if Coca-Cola demands it, there are plenty of other companies that don't.
Yeah, I want to say this. It doesn't really matter on the company that want it. What the thing is what do you want to do with it? If you don't understand what you want to do with it, it's null and void.
I'm just trying to enhance my data analysis.
I would say just learn Python and
learn Python. Yeah.
If you're trying to do anything with big data sets, Python, just Python. You could be making websites with Python, and then you learn how to work with data models, a small data set with Python, put that on your CV, let that rip, and you'll be good to go. As long as you can demonstrate the skill set that, hey, I understand how to break down large data models, you'll be okay. But this is my first time ever hearing of Palantir. I'm not sure what its use case is for or why you would need it. But if you're trying to focus on something with large data sets, just use Python.
All right, thank you very much. Shout out to Mr. Endugani for the £2 super chat. Thank you, bro. At Theo, best life advice for turning 26 in 2 days. Question for you, Theo.
Stop dating all women. Focus on yourself. Understand what you want to do in life and why. And then once you figure that one out, try to figure out the path to achieving specialization within that area. And then also be honest with yourself. So if your situation is bad, be honest with yourself about that. So that's what, when I was 20, I was small, just 30 seconds. When I was 25, I had to come to conclusion about where I was in Japan. And it was very brutal. And I had to say, this is where I am at, this is where I want to be, and this is where I'm at. And there are two different places, and I had to bridge that gap. And that was very hard for me to do. But I did it. I did it very quickly. 25 is when I started the pursuit of my IT career, to be honest with you. Because I knew where I was horrible. And I was just honest with it. And, the next year, I had a job working in a bank. I never looked back. So just be honest with where you're at and understand what you want to do. Get away from women. No value. None. Unless you have like a girl you've known your entire life, you two are good friends and she's not going to backstab you. All the rest of them, get away from them. And I was in Japan, and I was in the country. I was in Kanagawa. There are hotties all over the place. I got away from them. I said, I'm just going to focus on what I want to do. When I was 26, when I was 27, I had crazy dates. So it's worth it. Spend the time, figure it out.
Yeah, he's still young. He has many years. I mean, your 20s is where you build. You know, you make mistakes, you work hard throughout your 20s and your 30s. Lives really begin. So keep pushing, bro. And thanks for that great life advice for the brother right there, Theo. Much appreciation, bro.
Mhm.
All right, awesome. So if you want to call in to speak about your resolutions, call in. That'd be great. If no one calls in the next 5-10 minutes, we'll wrap it up. It's been a great stream. It's been a fantastic stream. And yeah, I hope this will be the best year for all the brothers this coming year. For me, non-stop studying every day. Study. When I wake up, brush my teeth, shower, study. Repeat, rinse, repeat. It's winter time, so this is the perfect time to just put your head down and study. When it's summertime, you've evolved. You're a Super Saiyan 3 level, but use this time to just study hard, man. While you're in the West, just stay focused, brothers. Stay focused. Every day, I try and do something productive, and I'm going to continue that in 2023. I must do something that goes towards a particular goal. Okay, I've got to do something productive. So you can do it, brothers. Okay, you can do it. Stay focused, and it's all about being consistent and executing. When you start something, you finish it. Okay, awesome. So you want to say something, Phil? What's
Look
this
at
guy
the
talking about, bro?
look at the chat.
This guy's weird, man.
Yeah, he's being ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, focus on God. I believe in God as well. But you're talking about retention. Get out of here, man. We don't want that nonsense coming up here, man. We're saying it, man.
I'll be
This is the wrong stream.
I'll be retaining some Latinas. That's what I'll be doing.
Oh man.
I don't know what he's talking about. I got one quick question. Big truck. The flight from New York to the Middle East. How long is it again?
From JFK to Dubai, I always fly Emirates. That is exactly 12 and a half hours.
Okay.
And the flight from Dubai to either Maldives or Seychelles is about 4 hours, give or take 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a long way.
So that's good. I'm actually taking it like while you guys are talking, I'm actually taking notes. So I'm like,
Now, here's a question:
I'm doing
Did you see the video that I made? I made. If you just type up my name and you type up business class Emirates Maldives, it should come right up. If you type my name, Big Truck Series Review, business class Maldives, it'll come up. And the same thing if you type my name for Seychelles, it should come up. And I walk you through the entire experience. It's fabulous, man. It's fabulous. I drank my weight in Moet Chandon. I drank my weight in it.
Awesome, bro.
I'm doing this.
My girlfriend had a great time. We were swimming with whale sharks and had the underwater camera and everything. We had a good time, man.
Your
You bring
girlfriend.
sand to the beach.
Your
sorry,
girlfriend's
So
Asian, right?
you bring sand to the beach and
Sorry, Buck Travel.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend is Asian, right? Big Truck Series.
Yeah, my chick is Asian, but the thing about it is the chick you'll see in the video, she's actually white, because she can't give me up so quickly to these Asian women. So
Is she Korean, right? Your girlfriend?
No, that one Filipina.
Okay.
So if you were to watch my video in Thailand, you'll see the Filipino one, and if you watch this video in Maldives, you see the white one.
Awesome. I'm gonna check it out, bro.
I like you, man. I like you. I like what you're doing. Oh yeah. Okay. Anyway, keep on talking.
Oh yeah. I'm not done. I'm not done. I got a lot of traveling to do.
Same here, bro. Same here, man. I got a lot of traveling to do this year, man. And I'm not going to tell you, brothers, where I'm going to this year. I'm going to keep that a surprise, as I did for last year. We killed it in Germany and Vancouver. This year, I'm going even harder. Mr. Samuel M., can you turn your camera on in the background so I know you're not a troll? Oh, you're the guy that was typing in the chat. You probably are.
Yes, he was.
Let me block you right now. Blocked. All right, so awesome. So let me go through for each caller for their last closing statements, and we shall end it there unless a new caller wants to call in to speak his New Year resolution. So only the best. Do you have any closing statements?
Sure. It was brief, but hopefully the space continues to grow, and I hope everyone succeeds in their own way and is able to push everyone further forward.
Wow. Thank you for the kind words. Only the best. Thank you, bro. Mr. Chad the Great, do you have any closing statements?
I forgot to say, I'm still gonna travel this year. I'm gonna work hard, but I'm still gonna travel. We'll probably go back to Brazil. I'm definitely gonna go to DR because it's only like an hour and a half from me here in Miami, and I gotta go to Colombia at least one time. So it's only 2 hours away. But I'm still trying to go to Turkey, Istanbul. That's on my list. Thailand, which is on my list, and probably somewhere in Africa, man. I'm thinking like Kenya or something of that sort, man. Kenya or Ghana this year. So I'm still gonna be moving around. Just it's gonna take me a little bit of time. I'll wait until after March.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Chad. Hope you have a great year. You and only the best so far. Thank you, bro. Cash up and super chat your question, Matt Gamer, for us to answer for you, or you can call in. Shout out to Mr. Paul Smith for the $199 super chat. Theo, how is air quality levels in Sao Paulo?
I was busy looking at the woman quality levels, so it's pretty good. Yeah, the woman quality level is pretty good. It's in terms of the air, it's fine. I stayed next to two highways actually, so I mean you would think there's pollution, but there really wasn't. The sky was clear, the air was fine. The women were fine too. They were hot. They were really good. The Afro Latinas in Sao Paulo gave me a heart attack every day. So, just saying, they're hot.
Sugoi ne arigato gozaimasu. Theo, thank you. Thank you, bro. Great super chat there, Paul Smith. Appreciate you. So, Mr. Dr. Khan, do you have any closing statements, bro?
Yes, I do. Like I said, everybody get level up because 2023 is going to be worldwide. And like I said, with myself, I really hope to get things started with my super secret trip to Japan. And I would need probably every brother who came to this platform who been to Japan, especially Theo. I offer my essential help because I really going to need it, and I want to make my time there this year the best because when it comes to the big jump next year, you think I'm a different person. Let's just say that.
Okay. Fantastic. All right. Awesome. Thank you, Dr. Khan. Much appreciation, bro. Much appreciation. So let me roll it to Mr. Big Truck Series. Thank you for calling in, bro. Do you have any closing statements, bro?
No, guys. Basically, just work on yourself. Get your finances together. Get all of your education facilities, everything that you need to get together. Get yourself some property somewhere. Make sure that you're building some equity somewhere. And that's basically it. It's like, yeah, the women will come. You'll get them eventually. They'll come for you because as long as you're on your game, there's nothing that makes these women hotter than a man who's on his game. That is just that simple. You don't even have to work to get them anymore. They'll come after you. Trust me, they will. So, yeah, that's all I got to say. And all of you guys have a good night and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, Big Truck Series. Thank you, bro. And if you work on yourself, woman will come. So when you touch back in Japan, they can smell it on you that, oh, he's a high value black man. She wants you. I mean, it's a big deal out there. It's a goner, So work hard this year, brothers. Work hard because I'm telling you, Japan is a chosen land for black men when it comes to East Asia. Am I speaking too much? Am I going too heavy there on that Big Truck Series? Am I right there, bro?
As I pointed out last time I was on here, if you headed to Japan, especially if you plan on being there a long time, believe me, the women. I mean, right now, in a related article right now, there's a lot of Japanese women who are literally paying for men to be there, men to have sex with men, not just to have sex with men. There are a lot of Japanese women who worked all their lives. A lot of these women are shy. They don't come out of their shell, and when they see a black man, they're not going to really talk to you right away. They if you approach them, they'll open right up to you like a blossoming flower. But let me tell you something. A lot of these women over there, it at certain points, if you're a black man, they want you bad, especially if you're working there, and especially if you have a time where you can make your time work with their time, and then both of you can hang together and everything, and you're studying their language, especially if you're studying their language. If that's what you're looking for, it couldn't be easier. It couldn't be easier.
Hey,
Hold on.
let's say if I want to do Japan for 2
Is
weeks,
that
can it work?
hold on,
I'll
bro?
say it like this: Japan for 2 weeks if you're staying in one place and you're looking to meet people, chances are you might meet somebody. But I'm talking about people who plan on being there long term. The only issue with Japan is a lot of the women work long hours. They are just as feminized and westernized as Western women. The difference is they don't have the same vile attitude. However, they're chasing that bag. So the problem is them making time for you to date.
Hold on.
So,
Whoa. Red flag.
okay,
What's going on? Hold on, bro. Hold on. Oh. Okay, so Big Trust series. Let me ask this, right? I got two questions.
he dropped some bombs.
No, it's true. What he's saying is correct. So that's
Okay.
why it's better for you to live there, because then you be there long term, because then you can adjust to her schedule. But you're usually working long hours. So it was like that with my fiance before when I got married to her. I had to figure out when to date her.
Yeah. The thing you got to remember is America took Japan and South
Under its
Korea
wing.
over. And when America came in there, America forced their level of feminism on those people. The difference was, America forced feminism and capitalism into those places. Japanese men are not getting the traditional Japanese family. Their numbers are declining. Their fertility rates are declining. Their numbers are shrinking. They have a negative birth rate right now. And South Korea, they're having issues with the same thing, and they're also having issues with divorce. But black men who go to those places tend to have pretty good experiences from what I'm seeing and from what I myself experienced. And if you're there long enough, and if you're there, especially if you're studying their language, and if you can make your time work with their time and you have scheduled time for each other, you'll have an easier time with their women than they do. It's like that.
Okay, so let me ask this Big Trust series, right? Where in Japan should we go to live there long term to get that dope dating experience, brother? Is that Tokyo? Is that Osaka? Is that the countryside? Break it down for me, brother.
Okay, keep in mind, the closer you go to the cities, the more these women are going to be looking for capitalism. They're going to be working long hours, so it's harder to date the closer you are to the city. If you go out into the countryside, or if you go into the smaller cities, I think I mentioned Nagano, for example. They were inviting foreigners to come there and invest in their housing there, especially if you happen to be like an expat or a student. They're selling houses for less than $5,000 because a lot of those traditional Japanese houses are just going up. The people are dying. Their population is dying. So they are literally offering you to come there and allowing you to buy property there and live there, especially if you're married to or with a Japanese citizen woman.
That's pretty much my
I heard
bucket.
that there's actually a guy that I know who got back from there, and he said that the guys over there, they don't approach the women over there.
They don't.
Like, they got that shyness to them. So you actually gotta approach them. You actually gotta say something to them, in order for to escalate it further. Is that true?
If you are there and you talk to them, because one thing I noticed, and I'm like a big black guy, and the thing about it is I tower over all of them. Nobody will talk to you at all, but if you talk to them, they'll open up. And it's so weird because they'll try to pretend that you're not Like they won't even look like they'll try to pretend you don't exist. But as soon as you start talking to one of them, they'll be your best friend in the world. And it's very, very strange like that, especially with the women. They're always looking for language partners. And if you meet one who has no boyfriend, it's like playing Nintendo on easy mode. It's not even funny how easy it is.
Hold on there, Big Chuck Series, right? So you mentioned feminism and westernization. As a black man, as black men, we should not worry about that when we go to Japan, because I'm worried about the feminism and westernization, bro. I'll keep it real with you. You're breaking my reality here, brother. But if we go there, it won't be a problem for us black men with this nonsense.
No.
What I'm saying, when I say feminism, westernization, and capitalism, the problem is the cost of living there is very high in many places, as we know, right? So what ends up happening is the women and the men end up working extremely long hours. They come home burned out. A lot of that, if they do have any time, it's usually the nightlife. So the issue ultimately is the closer you are to the city, if you're meeting city girls, you can expect that these are working women. These are career-oriented working women. Now, if you are in school there and you meet college girls your age, then it's even easier because now you're on this exact same pace. Or if you're in the countryside, it's easy to meet them. But again, especially if you go there on, so, oh yeah, I'm learning your language and everything, they'll blossom to you like flowers.
Is that anywhere in Japan? Is it anywhere in Japan?
Just about anywhere in Japan, especially in the schools, near the schools.
Yeah.
But again, if you try to go for these city women, you're meeting high energy city women. That's what you're meeting, and they're chasing tote bags and shoes. They're chasing the same stuff the women here are chasing. The difference is their attitude is not as vile, and they're not as, how should I say, promiscuous.
Okay, so is our best bet, right? And if you disagree, let me know. I'm all about transparency here and telling the truth. A brother goes to Japan. He works in IT. He gets an IT job in Tokyo. Would it be best for him to live outside of Tokyo and commute into Tokyo? Not deal with any Tokyo chicks and deal with the women that are outside of Tokyo who are not on the sea-girl lifestyle. Keep it real with me.
You have to remember, commuting in and out of Tokyo can take a long time because their traffic is insane. Even if you're taking multi-rail or because they have different rail systems that are owned privately. If your company is paying for you to stay in Tokyo, consider yourself lucky. Stay in Tokyo. If you do have to live at the outskirts, like the urban sprawls, and you have to commute in, that can work just as nicely, and it might actually work out better because it's not as noisy, it's not as cluttered, it's not as cramped, the living spaces you're going to live in. The further you get away from the city, the living spaces get slightly bigger, especially with the suburbs. I visited the suburbs. They have houses just like we do. It's just that they're very tightly packed.
Yeah, so let me go to come on this. So my wife, I met her in my school. She was my student. And we met on the outskirts of Tokyo, of actually the Tokyo city, not the metropolitan Tokyo. So we lived like really close to each other, actually. So if I had to do it again, I would have just hit all the university areas, because in my area where I lived on a main train line that went through multiple universities. And when I was dating, when I was 27, that's primarily where I was dating at, was on the university area. So what he's saying here is exactly correct. So like 2:00 in the afternoon, if you're in one of these areas, it's packed with college girls. So you can just go down there and start talking to them. They'll be more than happy to talk with you. They'll giggle.
Is that college girls in Tokyo feel? Like go to Tokyo University, what's that university called? Sophia University. I thought we should avoid when we go to those top universities. When we go to women who go to the ones who are below that, because they're feminists.
No. I would say for Sophia University, one of the best Japanese women I ever met was from Sophia. If I could have married her, I would have done it in a second. She was just full on feminine. So it kind of depends on the family on the background. Now, what Big Truck is saying here about some of them wanting like materialistic things, that's true. There are those types. I just I look at them. Obviously you're materialistic. You're gone. I'm not even going to deal with you. But there's so many country girls that are living in Tokyo or the extended Tokyo metropolitan area. Those are the ones you go for. And the college girls exactly the same way. They're wonderful. They're so fun. Like the erotic, crazy stuff I did in parks in the middle of the night, those were country girls who are country college girls. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, so, oh my goodness. So you need to have some big plans. If you go to Japan, we need to plan out to an absolute T. If you're going to Japan, go here, go there, avoid this, avoid that. That's how it sounds like, bro. I mean, which is cool. Which is cool because I want to know what I'm doing there in Japan, and brothers want to know so too. So college girls. So if you're 35, Theo, can you get like a 21-year-old, 20-year-old, 23-year-old college girl as a 35-year-old black man?
You check her ID to make sure she's not 17. Yeah, because they might be going for you also. Yeah, it doesn't. Wow. Yeah, it's easy. There's this one place called Shimokitazawa. Big Trucker, did you go to Shimokitazawa?
No.
Okay, so it's connected to the Shibuya, and Shibuya is not like you can do something in Shibuya, but it's just too crowded. You can't really do pickup game there. But Shimokitazawa, you can go nuts there, and it's a connection between many universities. It's a cool place that they hang out. I used to hang out there all the time after I lost my life, and oh my goodness, there's crazy things I did there. So that's just one big recommendation, exactly what he's saying. Also, the next one's Kichijoji. Kichijoji is where I lived, and there were just hotties everywhere. So, yeah.
Hey, Shimokitazawa. Thank you, Phil. This is good intel. Thank you, bro. Hey, Japan is incredible. I think it's a chosen land for black men. Japan.
Have you been to Japan though? You've been to Japan.
Me personally, no, not yet, bro, not yet.
Oh, okay, yeah. My record, if you get a chance,
I'm considering Japan for 2 weeks. Can I pull Can I pull some chicks in those 2 weeks? I'm talking about.
No, but you gotta understand. You gotta understand. Pulling chicks is easy there. That's the thing. It's really easy. It gets even easier the longer you're there, especially if you meet somebody, because they're not outgoing people. Like they will keep bottled up and they won't say anything. And if you talk to them and you say, oh, I'd like to take you on a date and this, that, and the other or whatever, or if they approach you and they're talking that English partner stuff, it's like it's in the bag. It's in the bag.
Yeah.
The only issue. Yeah, the shyness is a little bit of an issue, though. That's the only downside.
It reminds me of my Peru trip, where I literally had to approach all the chicks. They were shy at first, but then they started acting clingy towards the end. Like they were texting me quick. They were texting me every day, good morning and all that. So it's kind of like that. What I'm gathering from you.
I really don't care about the shyness. As long as I get it, it's good to me.
And another thing you guys got to remember is, and they don't really talk about it much, but again, a lot of these women are introverted, they're shy. However, they consume a large amount of pornography. And the issue ultimately is when they see black men, the only thing, yeah, I will. The only thing they see about black men is what they see in the media in general, right? So everything that they pretty much think that they know about you, it's stuff that they see in the media. Most of them won't approach you simply because they don't recognize that you're interested in approaching them. So they'll keep to themselves, but when you open up to them and try to talk to them, they think that you're going to be exactly what they've read about and watched, and they think that they know about you based on what they've seen about you in the media. If you get my drift. So a lot of foreign women, especially if you're a black American man, a lot of foreign women have prejudices about you. Some of them may be positive. And the thing about it is, if you're a gentleman and you show them a good time, you'll be more of a gentleman to them than their own men will be to them. Like stuff like holding open doors for them. They don't even expect that.
Yeah.
You know, it's really crazy. I was in a restaurant. A dude came in with his girlfriend. He walked in and he let the door and this is a big, heavy glass door. Let the door slam right in her face, and I was like, "Damn!" But we are taught chivalry. We are taught, "Oh no, I gotta hold the door open for a woman just because she's a woman." When they see us do stuff like that, they get culture shock immediately. They're like, "Oh, you wow, what?" And they get stunned. And and you take them out and you buy them lunch or you buy them dinner or you get them a gift or something, they're stunned. And they're like, "Oh my God, this man must love me."
Yeah, they are. And the other one to say to them is just off at the right time. You got to get the timing right. But after you have a date with them or something, like, you're talking and stuff, just tell her that she's beautiful. Just one time. You don't do it in a simpish way, but you just offhandedly say, "You're really beautiful." You say, "There's a cushy day on there." And she may not have heard that she's beautiful from any man in her entire life. And it sends a shockwave through her. So my wife was that way before. She never heard that before. So she was mesmerized when I told her that. And for me, it was no big deal. But let me tell me, she answered every single one of my texts from then on for a few years. So, yeah, that's also very good techniques. But what Big Truck is definitely saying is correct.
And one other thing, if you want a good confidence builder, works in China, works in South Korea, works in Japan, hold their hand when you go out with them. It's a huge confidence builder. And a lot of them, they do that like anyway, especially with other girls. And there's nothing sexual about it. But when you hold their hands and you talk to them really nicely and politely and everything, it's like they fall in love. Because like they're not used to that. They're just not used to the chivalry. They're not used to nice guys. They're not used to that.
Yeah. They melt. They totally melt. It's amazing. Yeah.
They melt in your mouth, not in your hand.
I'll say, if I can try, Japan, especially with Japan, usually PDA is not usually the forte, especially when you're dating. So if you're doing the holding hand stuff, that is a big confidence boost.
Awesome.
If you kiss them, move them out of the way. Like, don't do it in public too much. You can do it outside, but to make sure not in a place where not everybody's looking. Oh yeah, I remember that with my wife. Did that more than once. So just saying.
Awesome.
If you give them pleasurable experiences, again, they open up like flowers, because their men a lot of them are socially awkward. A lot of them are introverted as well. A lot of them are very shy. And it just shows in their numbers. Again, their numbers are declining because the women are not dating and they're not marrying. A lot of you heard about Kobayashi. A lot of them are dying alone. Older. And the problem is they're so introverted until, nobody knows what's going on with them until they have a manic episode or a depression. But again, if you go there, it's easy mode. It is absolutely easy mode. It's like playing with the Konami code on, man. It's not even fair.
So what they did is,
I'm considering either Turkey or Japan, man. So
Japan, go to Japan instead. Forget Turkey.
Yeah, forget Turkey. Go straight to Japan.
I'm taking you.
To give you some sort of idea, it was like 5 or 6 years ago, they did a poll, and at least 15% of men, Japanese men, in their 40s were virgins.
Yep.
Excuse me, 50 or 15?
15.
And I think the number's even higher for the women.
What about for the women? Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There's a very high degree of virgins there, and so like if that's the 40s, you got to remember after coronavirus, right? And then with everything else going on right now, that number has got to be 22% easy for 40-year-old men. So what is it going to be for the 30s, right? That's why I say it's like shooting fish in a barrel. It's like just to shoot them, just take them out. It's easy. Yeah. It's like so when guys go there, they don't know what they're doing. And it's like you have no clue because it's just too easy to pick them up.
And
Hold
I'll
on,
say
hold
this
on.
again
So
for a black man. I'm sorry, real quick, but for a black man, if you want to play super easy mode, like if you want to play the easiest possible mode, go to the Philippines. Go to the Philippines. Super duper easy, squeezy, easy. Yo, dude, look, when I say this, I took a chick, like, you know how you take a chick out for a date and you might expect to get something later. No, I took her out shopping just to get some stuff for the hotel room. And later that night, I didn't even approach her or nothing. She was jumped on me. Easy mode. I'm
wow.
talking about playing with the Nintendo off, but you still won. Easy. It's not even
Like,
funny.
PG. Okay, thank you, bro.
No,
All right, go ahead.
No,
All right.
what he's saying is entirely true. That's why I want to make like an R-rated version for your Patreon, because that's how it was for me in the Philippines. I was like, this is way too. It's also Thailand, but the Philippines especially, it was just simple. I was like, everything works here. Everything's functional. I barely do anything and I get a full return. Wow. So
No, you get 130% returns.
yeah.
Wow, amazing. All right, Big Chuck series, you drop it Intel, but keep it PG. Don't mention that,
Okay.
you know, PORN. You gotta keep it very coded.
Oh,
But
okay, I'll use as many allegories as possible.
thank you very much, bro.
So figure
amazing.
it like this. Figure it like this. You push one button on the NES controller and you win the game. That's how easy it is.
No,
So
you're right. I like how you say that. That the controller is disconnected and you won the high score.
Yes,
That's
there
the
you go.
Philippines. Yeah,
Yep.
that's right.
The game plays itself.
all right, so let me ask this, right, brothers, about the Philippines, right? I do want to touch on Japan a bit longer, but the Philippines, right? Can we find virgin women in the Philippines, and how likely is that? Is it 20% women are virgins, or is it very rare?
The virgin rate is probably less than about 5% once they're about 20 years old. Their culture, the problem that they have is they have a high teen pregnancy rate. A lot of the teenagers are messing around. But I will say this, it's not impossible to find them. It's just that you probably have to work a little harder to find them, unless like if you live there as an expat or something, or if you go there for school or whatever, it might be easy for you to find one. And then again, you're dealing with somebody pretty young, because once they're about 18 or 19, chances are they've been doing their thing. Because
So
typically
let me ask this,
14,
bro.
15, 16, they're working it all.
Let me ask this, right, about Japan. So how do we, obviously we know that Japan has a virgin rate, a high virgin rate, okay? And we could potentially find wives there. How do we filter out the Pookies and Rays to not ruin Japan for us? Because I'm hearing they're ruining Colombia, the DR for us.
Pookie and Ray don't go to Japan, bro. See, the thing about it is Pookie and Ray, the reason why they go to the Latin American countries is because the Latin American countries, number one, are closer. They're relatively more affordable. Asia is not close. Asia is not affordable. It's just not. Pookies and Ray Rays don't go there because it costs way too much.
Also, when it comes to Asia, based on my research, that Pookies and Ray Rays can't even chuck and jive, because once they make one bad mistake, they're out of there quickly.
Yeah. Like if you're not acting correctly in Asia, you're gone. They've kicked you out. You're just not going to make it at all. There's a way you have to act. So it's basically like us, guys who are educated, got their act together. Oh yeah, they're going to do just fine in Asia. They'll be picked up in seconds. They'll be doing well. But like the kind of guys that the ABW likes, the thug, he won't make it in Asia. No, he's dead.
Okay, all right, awesome. Hold on, super chat. Shout out to Mr. Soul Shader for the $5 super chat. Got my plans to go to the Philippines this upcoming March. I will return back with Intel, brothers. Thank you very much. Reach out to me ASAP, brother. ASAP. All right, let's wrap it up. So it's before it gets too late. I've got to sleep. Shout out to Mr. Julius by the Wood for the $499 super chat. Yo, Theo, I hit you up on Gmail earlier this week. Great info as always. Will be in Rio in February. Awesome, brother. Awesome. Thank you for the support. Much appreciation, bro. All right, let's wrap it up. All right, so thank you, Big Chuck Series, for your last closing statement. Did you
All
say?
right.
Thank you, brother. Or did you say it before, or your statement, or not?
Oh no, I'm done. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I'll see you next time.
All right, thank you, Big Shot Series. Appreciate you, bro. Mr. Buck Travel, do you have any closing statements, brother?
Yeah, man. So 2023 is the year of improvements, self-development. Working on your purpose. That always comes first. The women are always going to be the icing on the cake, man. Just put yourself first. Put your health first. Put your school, your career, your job first before anything, man. Just travel the world. Traveling. It opens your taste buds. It opens your mind. It opens your your eyes. You get to see new places and all that, man. So just try. Don't be afraid to try new places. Because I was kind of feeling iffy about Peru trip, but once I got there, put boots on the ground, it was completely different thing. I was out there for 3 weeks, and like the last weekend I was there, I was like, man, I didn't want to leave out there because I just had the time of my life, man. And it was all regular girls. The girls were showing me choosing signs. You go to the gym and you're like, girls just staring at me. I'm like, and they coming up to me next to the next bench, and they're, she's squatting down. She's showing her, she's facing her ass. And I'm like, so it's like they showing you chooses. Don't be afraid to try new places. I know guys like to go to Colombia, DR, and Brazil, but it's like guys just need to think outside the box and just try new places like Tokyo right now, Japan, which you guys just mentioned. Not a lot of brothers go there, but from what you guys described, man, you guys got me interested in Japan. I'm seriously considering Japan, and IP planning to visit out there. I'm definitely gonna hit you in the back in the IG, and we can see if we can link something up because I'm planning to go there this year. That just convinced me. So yeah, man, I believe the Japanese girls are actually hot, man. Like they're out of all the Asian women, I think they're the hottest out of all of them. I think they got, in terms of the looks, I think them and Vietnamese women are actually the hottest out of all of them. So I definitely want to try out Japan. I always want to try Philippines, but it's like, it's the easy mode. So I want to get through Japan before I even try out the Philippines, because I like the first world infrastructure of Japan. I like that luxury. Because I can like, unlike the Pookies and Ray Rays, I can afford to go to these places. I can stay at hotels. I can afford all these places, so it's like that's not a barrier for me. For me, it's like it's just having a good time somewhere where I'm not worried about being, drugged, robbed, and some of these places in Latin America. So definitely considering Japan. And IP, thanks for having me in the panel, man. Salute.
Salute to you too. Thank you very much, brother. Shout out to Mr. Mr. Julian. No, I just read a super chat. What am I doing? Shout out to Mr. Demswood. What's up, Thomas, in the building? Shout out to you, Thomas. Happy New Year to you, Thomas. How you doing, bro? For the £1.79 super chat. Thank you, bro, for the kind words and the support as always. Consistency is key for 2023. Plan, execute, repeat. Amazing. Yep, absolutely, brother. Consistency, execute upon your consistency, and plan well ahead. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, Thomas. Shout out to Mr. Rich Spirit. Is Rich Spirit, is that linked to Kendrick Lamar's song on his album? Let me know, brother. Thank you very much for the $4.99 super chat. Thanks for the info and advice. Another classic stream. Thank you for the kind words, bro. Much appreciation. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. South Chinese women are also hot. Interesting. Kodra K, let me know about that. Please send me a DM on IG to speak on that. I think you messaged me.
They are. It's true. Yeah.
I think I know who you are, bro. I think I saw your message this afternoon before I started streaming, but I'll get back to you, brother.
Remember in Vancouver, you met Chinese women, right?
Yes, I
They
did.
were
Yeah.
they were probably all Cantonese. That's South China. They've got curves.
Oh, I miss Vancouver, bro. Why are you
Just
doing that to me,
saying.
Phil? Now I'm reminiscent about Vancouver and women. Oh, come on, bro, man. I wish I was there for like 2 months, man. It's crazy, great city. Slept on too much, man, Vancouver. Shout out to you, Wayne. Do you have any closing statements, bro?
Yeah, just really 2023, make health key, because without health you can't do anything. And then secondly, be on purpose, get good skills to kind of up your money, focus, invest in yourself. That's the best advice I can give anyone, to invest in themselves, because when you invest in yourselves, you can get your money up, buy assets, not liability, try and work on your passive streams of income, and it will just revolutionize your life, because you can get time freedom. The more money you earn, then you can use that money to invest, to create passive income, and that gives you freedom to live on your own terms. So that's my advice to people for 2023.
Awesome. Thank you, bro. We'll be in touch about the option trading stuff and what we can plan for the brothers.
All right, brother.
Thank you, bro.
Take
Much
care,
appreciation. Guys. Thank you, Bruce Wayne. Have a great time in Gotham City and save us from all the bad people. Okay, appreciate you, Bruce. Mr. Theo Waff, do you have any closing statements, bro?
Looking forward to a great year. Looking forward to having a great time. Really gonna enjoy this. We're gonna make this platform really big. We're gonna put a lot of information here, so we're gonna keep on going. This is gonna keep on happening. I'll be talking to you. I'm probably gonna make a new Instagram and make it like a travel bro or a passport bro.
Okay.
Instagram. I don't have anything like that, so I don't publish this stuff. I don't care. Well, I'm just thinking, like, if I go to Maldives, yeah, okay, fine, I'll do that just to emasculate people. So, oh, yeah, why not? Anyway, good talking to you. Had a good time. I'm gonna drop right now, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay.
See you tomorrow, Phil. Thank you very much for the kind words, and Happy New Year to you too, bro.
Happy New Year.
Awesome. Thank you, brother. All right. So, brothers, I want to say a huge thank you to all those who support the channel tonight via the donations. That has been greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Shout out to those who liked the video. Please continue supporting me and this journey to helping brothers level up in their lives and live a great life abroad. I want to say a huge thank you to all those who supported me last year. Please continue to support me on this almost 10 years journey of me having this channel and pushing out the information for brothers. Of course, and Happy New Year to you all. May this year be the best years of your lives so far. And we'll speak soon. Okay? Thank you very much, brothers. International Passport out. Peace out, brothers. Thank you. Let's get a popping. Great stream. Shout out to the brothers, man. Wonderful stream. Great stream.